Yep.
That's right.
There's a point.
You scumbag.
Scumbag. Ouch. Those are some harsh words, Matt. I'll throw more
I'm the DM
guests
today.
at you if you keep this up.
Should have like
To be
8 of them
fair,
attack us while we're
Pluto
resting.
is the one that thought it wouldn't work.
What wouldn't work? Fighting the gas?
Yeah, that we would all die and lose.
It was very likely. Like, we were stretched.
I don't know.
to,
There was also the possibility that, I don't know, Matt had taken Fireball or something at that level, and that would have just ended that encounter.
Is that a
Do
Hester
witches
kind of
even
thing,
get
though?
Fireball?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't think so.
There's probably a patron that gives it to them.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, you'll get to know Hester soon enough.
The only one in our party who could have potentially casted Fireball was actually,
Me.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have level 3 spells yet.
Well, that's true.
That's true, because she's an Arcanist. Yeah. So nobody had the potential to have Fireball in that case.
We had glitter dust. Woo!
Glitter Dust definitely helped. I don't know. I still think Zedurium rolling high initiative and blocking the choke point. We also got kind of lucky too. Like the blind helped there too, because if they weren't blind, they could have just once he got paralyzed. Yeah, once he got paralyzed, they could just run past him because a helpless target, you can just run through their square. So they all were just been like, oh, he's paralyzed, run past him, go paralyze everybody else. Also, if they'd been played as like more intelligent than they were, I guess. Anyway, I got my.
I have a story reason for them being not so intelligent, but
Okay, maybe we'll find it out then.
maybe you'll find
did you
that
see my
out.
post, by the way? I'm not going to be there for your next session if it's running on a schedule.
Yeah.
I think Ron will be back, so
No,
theoretically I'll be the
Pluto.
only one missing. Yeah.
If
So I'll make sure.
Ron's back, we'll keep going. If he's not, we'll just, yeah, fuck all.
So yeah,
I like that game.
I'll keep my character sheet available and everything once it gets a little bit closer, and list what resources I have. Those theoretically will replenish if we are able to rest, but if we aren't, then obviously you'll want to know those. I think I have most of everything except for my first level spells, pretty much. But it'd probably be useful to know how many charges of my wand I have left too. You guys have to like use more of those. Anyway,
Yep.
I
guess we can
on
start.
the map now. Yep.
Okay.
+5 to jump.
I'm gonna be like the jumping. Okay, at some point I'm gonna take 1 point in Bard, so I can just be like, I'm gonna inspire you guys playing my flute while I brawl. Right? Yeah. Because that's how bards work.
You can't
Yeah.
do that unless it's like,
You can.
Yeah, you can inspire competence. Plus to skill checks.
Yep. You start your
no,
performance.
she can't play the flute and brawl.
Yes, you can.
And no,
By the Bard rules,
it requires
yes, you can.
2 hands.
No, a flurry requires
No,
a
you can
single
just-
hand or a single foot
Yeah,
or
you-
a single butt. If you want to flurry with your butt, you can.
Yeah, you can kick the shit out of people while you play the flute. Like technically, that's a thing you can do. It's
Yeah.
kind of like also while like it's the reasoning behind the polearm monk that I don't know if I played that in a game with you or not yet, but yeah, the only thing that sucks about it's probably better now with the Unchained monk because you actually get full attack progression. You used to not, which made it kind of shitty. But you take like combat reflexes and you take a pole arm, and you run around kicking the shit out of people, and then you use your polearm for attack opportunities. Granted, some of the monk abilities require you to use a hand, but you can always just hold the polearm in one hand when you want to use those.
Right, but you can just sort of drop a hand off of the polearm for that, but I don't know. I think that would be stupid. Like,
That's
it doesn't
why
make
I'm
sense.
It's
Sort
a
of common
bard.
sense for
That's why
the,
you're a bard.
That's
Nobody
why-
plays
For-
a bard if they
for
don't
the
want to be
brawler.
stupid.
Exactly.
Nobody plays a bard if they
no,
don't
no,
want
no,
to
no.
be stupid.
Like it doesn't make physical sense to me.
It
Like, I don't think
That's why
that could
it's funny.
happen.
Yeah, a leaping flutist.
Listen, I enjoy ridiculous ideas.
Yeah,
me
Matt's got
too.
me on this.
Oh, I
train
enjoy
now.
ridiculous ideas too. I don't know.
If I didn't
Maybe
like
I'm
ridiculous
just
ideas,
racist against bards.
if I didn't like ridiculous ideas, I'd probably be playing 5e.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but maybe.
Well, 5e is just kind of weird, but anyway.
If you wanted
so,
really ridiculous ideas, you could play 3-5 again.
Yeah, I could.
So you guys are here.
Yep.
Right. You
What
discuss
are
our
you
next
guys gonna
move.
do here?
I mean,
Res?
it's far from resting.
Yeah.
I think we already did that though.
Oh,
Did we?
we were
I think
gonna.
so.
Is there anything you guys wanted to do before you rested?
Just practice this flute. That's about it.
Can we
Okay.
go down into the secret sanctuary?
If you ask what's her name, she says that there's plenty of rooms here that you can use to rest, even though they weren't designed to. And underneath the Colosseum is really a place for repose and other things.
Who says I asked
Not
her?
sleeping.
I was gonna
wanna-
ask Safa to let us in there.
I want
I'm
to
just saying,
repose
if you ask her.
overnight. Is that something I can do?
I mean, she's also like sort of misty and will probably ignore us if we don't speak to her, right?
Well, Sava will tell you
Or
to
does
ask
she
kind
her,
of
notice
what
when
you
we
do.
try
She
to
doesn't
play
know.
her machine?
Jacreal, that was her name. I wrote it down, guys. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me.
Yeah, yeah, I totally am.
I have like 2 names written down.
I didn't write it down because this character doesn't write that shit down.
I have like
Character's
some
not
other
Amber.
notes somewhere, but I don't know where they went. But yeah, they were pretty shit anyway, so it's fine. So I now have a new notebook, and it has like 3 names in it.
At least it's got
Character
something.
writes down important names.
See, if I was like good at Pathfinder, what I would do is I've been having this thing where Araxi's like updating her journal, but I haven't actually been like doing that and like out of character. Like I really should be. I should like do like a write up of like what she's recording in her journal.
That's what
At, like, the end of
Starfucks
the-
does
whenever-
for the
whenever we
Reign
rest.
of Winter group. His
Yeah,
character
I always
writes a
enjoy those, and I
journal.
kind of wish I did that too.
And
Yeah.
they're like written in. He's a catfolk, so like things aren't like
They're in
perfectly
her
described.
perspective.
Yeah, they're in her
Right.
perspective.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. I do it in character, like as
Yeah.
Araxi would see it, which would be different because she's seeing it from like her society's lens, which is kind of bigoted, but you know,
Uh-huh.
that's what makes it hilarious.
But she's my bigot.
backwards elf society.
Anyway, Safa tells Asha that she can't open it. Ask the ghost lady.
And the ghost lady told us no. Okay.
No, we just go camp somewhere in the back of it. It's probably very unlikely we'll be found here. Like the shadow people of Choenvian, like you know, these shadowy versions of the past.
Well, we knew
don't
the
seem
place
to
wasn't
notice us if we
really
don't-
ruined, so yeah, it's not likely.
Yeah, and it's out of the way enough that it's very unlikely that any drow will come here.
Yeah.
So, we'll rest in the shadow bedrooms.
Of the
Yeah.
Colosseum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll run in bed
We'll
99
maybe
world
do
or whatever
watches,
tomorrow.
probably.
There aren't
Yeah, we
actually
should
any
do watches.
bedrooms here, but there are rooms that can serve as, you know, a place of rest.
Right.
Or somewhere for you guys to rest,
I
like
think
one
we're
of the
used to sleeping
auditoriums or
on the
something.
ground by this point.
Do
Yeah,
they have
and
any sort of like
you know that she's an Asimar, right? That's what I told you.
yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Do they have like somewhere like well, I almost want to say like a swimming pool or something.
Do they have a swimming pool?
Yeah, or something along those lines. Rex wants to sleep in the water.
Here's my watch for whenever I watch.
I'm guessing they
They
don't.
do have like
What?
because the that whatchamacallit, there is some water actually in the Colosseum because the way that massive instrument in the center works is it uses water.
Huh.
I forget what it's
Just
called
hope that they don't
exactly.
play it while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I probably don't want to sleep in that, but that's fine. I'll just sleep on the ground somewhere.
I'm
Where
not
the
sure if
hell
I
is
would
it?
want to
'Cause I
sleep in the
wanna
waters of the
give
shadow.
you its name.
What level are we? 8?
We're like, yeah,
You guys
we're
are
Yeah.
like,
8.
I can't wait till my next level.
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
next level
I'm
I think I get
gonna
like,
give myself 8 health for sleeping, if that's okay, Matt.
Give yourself 8 health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sleeping,
Have we
if that's
rested?
okay.
Yeah,
he's
Is the
recovering
ultimate
his health.
question.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me perceptions though,
Okay.
for while you sleep, because I assume you guys are still keeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
More or
the
less.
whatchamacallit, that instrument is called a hydraulis. It's a pipe organ that employs flowing water to compress air into the wind chamber. So that's pretty interesting.
Oops. I want to post that Azaraxi. I always forget to do that, I feel like. That's right. I need to pick what spells I'm gonna prepare for the next day. But yeah, I'm gonna like mention it to everyone as well that I think it might be a good idea to go talk to Ekerdani or Talgoran, the two Aslantes that apparently live here, before we head back to the and see if we can defeat that dragon this time.
Yeah.
The
That's fine.
Darg. That darn Dargan.
Yeah, he's not very nice.
Third time's a charm.
He is not very nice now.
Alright, what spells do I want to replace here?
So, I think Safa's still kind of banged up. Did you want to use any spells remaining to heal her?
Spells remaining?
I don't think we
I'm
have
just
any
asking.
spells remaining.
I have none.
Let's see what spells Maloki still has.
Yeah, he might have some cures left. Oh, cures don't help though.
But not for her though.
He'll
They
be able to
wouldn't
heal
be good
himself
for the
up
damn
before he
cure.
goes to sleep though. I'm at full health, I know, because I actually managed to avoid taking damage. Raxi's usually alright at that, except for when she teleports across like rooms and gets hit by like 4 drows at the same time.
Loki can deal with his, I'm no longer taking the life spirit. He can deal with his own healing. It's time for the bone spirit.
The bone spirit.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I added a magic spells.
I don't know how many times he can cast these spells, but he's only second level, so it must only be like 2 or 3 times.
Well, he's a druid, so it'd be prepared spells.
Well,
So
he's gonna
probably
heal
whatever spells he
himself
has listed there,
for...
like most of the spells he has prepared, he probably can cast once. I would think.
Yeah, he's gonna cast 1 Cure Light Wounds on himself, and that should be good for now.
Going for mitigation rather than healing these people.
Does he have like that key ability that lets him heal himself, like Zidurian was doing?
I don't know, because he's Unchained Monk, and I don't know all of the things that
Oh, so was
Unchained Monks
Zidurian.
get. Well, I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember if that's something you have to pick or not. I'm not sure if it's like,
I think it's what you pick.
or if it's something.
The key to heal himself? Yeah, he was doing that.
Let's see, his special
I
abilities
remember him
are...
using that.
He does have Wholeness of Body.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
the one.
it.
Key points. Okay.
Yeah.
How many
so
key points does he have?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Okay, his key pool is 10 per day. Okay. Well, I mean,
So he
he
might be able
has
to heal
that.
himself with that a little bit too.
Well, him and his wolf
Um,
are pretty much full health, so resting overnight will get you guys, we'll get them to full.
yeah. I think there's a. I'm just like picking out which spells right now I'm gonna be wanting here.
But once again, I'm going to try to avoid using this wolf.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay,
I go a
so
step beyond
You
that.
don't want to
I
give
usually
him a
just do-
Shadow Wolf? How edgy is that?
listen, if he was here and this wolf somehow died in here and he roleplayed it, then I totally would, but he's not here, so he ain't getting
He should have taken that baby. What was it? A bat? A baby. What was it?
Oh, I offered him
It's
like
like a
a
dire
bat.
bat or something.
Like, yeah, it was a dire bat.
I'd have
It was a
taken
young
that,
dire bat.
but I think he was hoping for like
He wanted something
like a-
super special, like something specific. Not special, but
I think
he wanted like a white like leopard or cat or tiger or something like
Oh yeah, good luck getting
yeah,
that
he
here.
wanted like a or like a panther or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, panthers might be around here, but not like white tigers.
I'm just glad he didn't like fight me on it.
Uh-huh.
Cause I hate it when I hate it when players are just like completely inflexible with their characters, or when like they don't want the DM to like do anything with their design.
Right. I like to intentionally leave stuff open to the DM. Like give him
Yeah, it's more
like
fun
that's
for
why
development.
I like to leave blank spots in my backstory and be like, hey, do what you want with it. Because I know when I'm DMing, I like it when
Asha,
people
you
do
have
that for me.
63 health.
Yeah.
What does
Yeah?
Safa have? Well, it seems like Maluki doesn't have that much health. I guess it's because he dipped into Druid. He only has 65.
Hmm.
I've been going average, like, not even
Yeah, 'cause you're
average
D8,
rounded
right?
up. Yeah, I'm D8.
Okay, anyway, so nothing bothers you guys in the night. You guys wake up, and I assume you do your daily routine, like spells and eating and stuff.
And unless the bone spirit doesn't want me, I'm taking him.
Well, the plane of shadow is close to the negative energy plane, so undeath is quite common here, especially in those whatchamacallit, those shadows you fought.
I'm taking
Well,
heightened
hopefully
awareness
we
this
don't
time.
fight those, because I can't just positive energy them to death. Oh, I also recover a point of strength damage. Nice.
Okay, so what are your plans? as you kind of do all that stuff.
I'll go where Araxi says, but only for like an hour or two.
Did we actually hear specifically where Ekerdani and Talgoran are?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember that. I didn't write it down, so.
They were in like Q and H or
Yeah,
something.
like that.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's, if you guys are okay with that, Araxi kind of wants to stop by there before we go to back to the observatory.
Again, Asha says that's okay
Yep.
as long as we don't spend too much time there.
I
might
asked
have this
Maloki
written
if he's
down.
okay.
Yeah,
with that.
Q and A.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yay for node.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, if nobody objects to that, that's where we're gonna go then. And honestly, I think if Maloki were here, like if Derek were here, he probably would have Maloki just.
Wait, how many of these do I have per day? 8.
It's a good.
Let's roll some inflict light wounds weak on Safa.
Just to top everyone up a little bit.
These are bone spirit abilities. So
Oh, so it's a D4. Gotcha.
yeah. Tell me what your health's at after. It looks like you still need a few more of these.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got 26 health back.
So far? Okay, let me take a look.
I just used half of my touch of the graves on you.
Oh yeah, I'm 4 from full, so that's good. That's fine.
Okay. So, no life bond stuff today. I have bone lock. And before we face like gelatinous cubes.
Huh.
Alright, so yeah, we make our way down to Q. You said there was, I guess I should roll a perception check, like we're on the lookout, particularly for things like the shadows we ran into before. We definitely know this place is pretty dangerous, even though most of the time it seems like really harmless because like these derpy shadow elves. But I know that it's actually surprisingly dangerous.
Safa's still
I don't know if
technically
the Twitch
shaken.
chat is working, but I see people talking in it.
Yeah, that's sort of. Um,
Oh,
I'm
one of
just
them's
trying to
me.
type in it too.
Is it not letting you or something?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It says I need to verify my email,
Oh, whoops.
but I think it's working.
Yeah, the
Make
chat
my way down to.
is exclusive to verified accounts. So you don't get like
Right, but I
random
think I
spam
verified
and
mine.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it keeps bots out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just gonna refresh.
I'm glad you didn't go the
this
step
string.
beyond that and do like requires Facebook integration or something. That stuff annoys me. Like, I'm not tying Facebook to my Twitch account. That's not happening.
I tie my Facebook to everything. It's too easy.
I don't. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, anyway. Are you guys in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, anyway, so where are you guys going?
We're going down to Q. We're gonna try to talk to Talgoran and Ekardonis. I think they were both in Q,
Ekerdani.
right?
Yes,
Ekerdani.
the two
No,
as
one's in Q, one's
Lantes.
in H.
Oh, okay. I don't remember who was in
Mhm.
which one, but Q. We're going to Q first, I guess.
Yeah, that's Talgoran's residence.
I don't think we've
Okay.
heard anything about like either one
But
of them to like.
first,
Yeah.
we
Our
need to take care
promise.
of the fun stuff.
Yeah.
I need
Our
everybody to give me
reward.
fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Oh
So
man.
soon.
You know. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to press. Wrong button.
I thought I fixed Maloki's fortitude.
Well, my fortitude save's not.
His
I
attack.
mean, it's kind of bad, but all my
Hopefully
saves are
that's good enough.
terrible. Yeah, it's not good enough. Damn. And that's almost positive. Like, I'm almost positive that's not good enough.
My saves are pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah, mine are
Okay, so
trash tier
Maloki and
saves
Asha
across the
looks like
board.
they're the only two that are good for. Okay. Safa and Araxi. On your way there, you guys are walking there, and then suddenly, Araxi and Safa, you cough up blood.
Oh. That's not supposed to
So I start having a
happen.
coughing fit.
And you feel this awful pain in your gut. And it just spreads through you like wildfire. Both Araxi and Safa take 2 points of con damage and 1 point of strength damage.
Oh, fun.
Dang it.
Okay, well, at least the strength damage is an odd number, so that's good.
Wait, two
Won't
con, one
impact me
strength? Or was it the other way around?
Yes,
Yeah,
2 con and
the
1
two
Asha
strength.
cons kinda
frowns.
rough.
What's wrong with
reason.
you?
And
Do
you
I
both
know
suddenly
what's
feel
wrong with
like
me?
you
Safa
feel
says,
bad,
I probably haven't
very
had
sick.
enough alcohol. And she, like, winces in pain.
I probably don't know, because I have -1 to heal. I'm really bad at being a doctor.
Oh man, is this
I'm a
what
wizard, not a
withdrawals
doctor.
are like?
Well, Loki's not sure what is wrong either, I guess.
Damn, none of us have this skill at all, do we?
I don't think so.
We're really good at that.
What is wrong with
as you can
me?
tell.
I have no idea.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I must have gotten sick somehow.
What did we both do that they didn't?
We failed a fortitude save. No.
Obviously, but
Maybe there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a plague on this world or this plane or something that dislikes things from other places and is trying to, I don't know, give you tuberculosis.
It could. It could be some sort of thing where our physiologies are not liking this plane. There are beings that live their whole lives on this plane, but obviously we are not. We are not those beings.
I guess I should add that although Maloki and uh, Asha save, you both feel sick in your stomach. Like it feels very queasy.
Hmm.
But you're not
Well,
suffering any penalties.
let's continue
Move
on though.
away from here and make a brief stop at this so-called wizard that lived 10,000 years ago. And then get the hell out of here by killing this stupid drow.
Yeah, on the way there, Araxi
Okay.
will maybe explain that human society is very primitive and backwards, but it wasn't always that way.
Does she actually have some kind words for Aslan?
Yeah, a little bit. So like now, of course, they did. It was the stupidity of humanity that probably led to the fall of Aslant, but they did accomplish a lot during the time that it was in power, that their empire was in power, and even though this is just a shadowy reincarnation of sorts of an Aslanti wizard, it is possible that he might have some valuable knowledge.
Well said. When you
Much
get
of
to the
yeah, go ahead.
when you get to the residence, it stands out. It is an elegant building,
Huh.
different in architecture than the others. And the gates to this estate are oddly inviting.
Okay, well, that's good because if that we want to come in, so I'm hoping it was inviting. Uh, is it a gated thing, or I mean, we'll just like walk up to a door?
Yeah, there's a gate, but it's open.
Well, not walks exactly, but you know what I mean.
There's
There's
a
a
gate
gate,
that leads to
okay,
some front doors, but it's open.
and it's open. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll go in to the front door. Is there
Okay,
like a
you go up to
knocker
the front.
there? Okay, I'll use the knocker then.
All right, you use the knocker, and a few minutes go by without any response. But you don't have to wait abnormally long. You don't have to wait too long, just abnormally long. After a few minutes, you do hear the very faint shuffling of feet. Actually, no, you don't hear anything. Just the door opens.
Okay. Uh, I peer inside. Is there anybody like? Do I see anybody there like standing inside the door that opened it? Is it just an empty?
You don't see anybody that opened it,
Hmm. Okay, well, that seems very
but it's a
wizard-like.
small foyer,
Yeah,
and you can
it's
see
alright.
through a short hall that there is a room with a velvet divan, and reclining on it is a high-browed man in a brown and green robe
Hmm.
that has his attention upon a book.
Okay. We'll go a little bit closer to him and kind of try to get his attention, like with like a throat clearing cough, and probably spit up a little bit of blood doing so.
If you're actively getting his attention,
Yeah, that's
then
what I'm trying to
he
do.
will turn to you and look at you with a smile as he closes his book for the time being. He doesn't get up from basically the couch that he's on, but he does gesture for you to come in, and he says, "Ah, visitors. It's so rare that I get people who want to chat. Please come in, make yourselves at home. Is there anything you would like to drink?" Some wines,
Uh,
perhaps some cheeses.
Coffee would be great if you have it.
He
I
smiles
don't
and
know if you
says, I'll have my servant brew you a cup.
I don't know if you guys remember that Raxi liking coffee.
Yeah.
I don't think it's come up in a while.
Soph has been jonesing for a drink. So she
But he
actually,
No,
after
they
simply snaps
don't.
his
Raxi.
fingers.
That's why Raxi likes coffee. She never had it before. She begrudgingly is like, coffee's like the best thing the humans have ever done. Even better than
Plates
Aslan.
and saucers move about the room on their own at like chest height, and like they occasionally like come to you to offer you like cups of like drink and uh, cheeses and other
Am I
fine
seeing a spell on
eating.
effect like Unseen Servant, perhaps? Is that what I'm seeing here?
You're
Beholder
wagering that it's
Arcana.
likely an unseen servant or multiple.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah.
love some
I'm not
wine,
gonna
but
use
do you have
detect magic or
something
anything, but
a bit harder?
He says
this
that
one
he
was
does.
Telgorn, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
things that he's had imported from Aslan.
Asha doesn't trust this guy nor the shadows. Shadow food sounds gross. Does Asha know anything about shadow food?
He has like I have a picture of him here, but I haven't like cropped it to show you guys. But like I said, he has a very high brow with like a kind of like almost angry looking eyebrows, but that's just kind of like the shape that they're in. Like he has like resting bitch face. And he's got black hair, but with like streaks of gray on like the top and sides. He kind of looks like Doctor Strange.
So he looks like a bad guy. Like, naturally.
I mean, if that's what you want to picture him.
Mm, he looks like a wizard.
Yeah,
This
he
is
looks
the
like a
sort
wizard.
of people. This is the sort of people Raxi grew up with. So I mean, only they weren't, humans. So I guess he'll maybe try to make small talk, like fascinating events happening right now. Yeah.
He says, "Oh yes, very much. I assume you're talking about the celestial event."
Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And what are your thoughts on it? He asks back.
That is
Hmm.
going to crash into uh, Earth and kill bunches of people.
Is that what Asha
He
says?
Yep.
he chuckles when you say that, and he responds with, yes. I I'm sure it has something to do with my people's conflicts with the Aboleths, but I am confident that our magisters will repel the attack. The elves are simply overreacting.
The aboleths, you say?
Now Asha's interested. What do you mean?
Yes, those uh, those
She asks him to
underwater
explain more.
practitioners of magic.
What do the aboleth have to do with the blot? He's saying they're the ones that are causing this?
He says that that our our scryers have divined that this magic comes from them. Aboleths and their ancient glyph magic.
Hmm. Perhaps it's even more dangerous than I thought it was.
Posh. All they're doing is throwing a very big rock.
And Garaxi wants to like argue with him. Is like, no, there's not really any point.
So Asha's going to inquire
So
about
she
their
just kind of
conflict with the Aboleths.
shakes her head kind of sadly.
He tells you what he knows, and it's really just that the Aslant and the Aboleths have had a very cold war with each other, with them constantly trying to gain the upper hand over the other, but it's never ever come to like direct confrontations that this is the most that they've ever tried before. But he
Well,
says,
somebody
with very
decided
smug
to
narcissism,
launch
that
a
this is
nuke.
nothing.
Uh-huh.
He says that it's so basic that some well-placed wards will protect.
This guy must be Pride or something.
What do you know about these wards? Is this something that you have a hand in? Or is this just speculation on your
Myself?
part? Yeah.
No, not myself. I'm just a wealthy aristocrat here to learn from these elves. And he shows you his book of elven poetry he was reading. Quite beautiful. There's much of their culture that we could benefit from.
Maybe their poetry, I suppose, but not much else.
But their insights into magic are useful every now and then.
Araxi like scrunches her face a little bit, like completely disagreeing.
It's a shame that they don't trust themselves as much as they should. Surely they would be able to protect their own cities as well from this. But it'll be up to Aslant to defend ourselves first and others second.
I'm
In
sure
time,
you'll
they'll
do a
appreciate.
bang-up job.
Well, it's very nice to see that there's
One
there you
of the
don't have the
unseen
hubris
servants
to think you
brings
can do both.
Araxi the coffee.
Okay. Araxi will like inspect it and like, is this like real coffee?
I
I don't
mean,
know,
it has
perception
kind of the
roll, I
same
guess.
muted color that everything else does.
So give it like a tiny little sip to see if it tastes like actual coffee, or like anything bad happens.
It kind of does.
It kind of does. I don't know if I trust it. Do I know if Shadow Plains coffee is safe? Or am I not sure?
You know that things on the Shadow Plane are only semi-real.
So it at least probably won't hurt me, even if it's not as satisfying as a real cup of coffee would be. And
Just
even if
have
it's
to
Things are
fail your will
quasi-real.
save to believe that it's not real.
I'm not even gonna give her a will save because she wants it to be real. She desperately does.
Yeah, she willingly
Well,
fails her will save. It's real
yeah,
enough now.
I'll like kind of tentatively drink a little bit of it. And then maybe
Okay.
I'll mention. So I heard that one of a fellow uh, compatriot or expat, I guess, is here in Chelwenvian.
He
What do you know
he
about
lifts
him?
an eyebrow and laughs. Oh, Ekerdani.
Yeah,
Ha! What an incredulous woman. And what makes you so interested in her?
Well, I haven't met Neslanti in a very long time, so I'm kind of interested in meeting another one, I suppose.
While her insights into magic are quite vast, I can barely stand such a brash woman. So prone to anger and profanity is she. And she never puts down her weapon. Very off-putting.
Hmm. Yeah, it does sound troublesome. I guess perhaps it's a good thing we came here first then.
So you plan to go visit her?
Well, I had been planning to go visit her. Would you advise against it?
Only if intellectual and polite conversation is what you're looking for.
Well, I gotta be honest, I'm usually never anticipating
Is that why
intellectual
you've
or
come
polite
here?
conversation
Simply
with,
to seek the wisdom of Aslan? And he sips some wine or tea.
I suppose you could say that.
Strange place to come then. You could simply go to the Empire.
Were it that simple. We'll just say strange circumstances prevent us from doing so.
I see. Okay, well, what else do you guys do?
Um, I
Asha's
wonder if
getting impatient. She wants to kill some drow. Some of them dirty dark elves.
I guess we could ask him about whatever afflictions impacting me and Safa. I don't know if he would actually know anything about it, but
Speaking of which, I need everybody to give me another fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
mm, cool. Well,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
be
this.
worse at it now too because the con damage. Rolled higher this time though. I mean, it's one of those ones where you just have to
God.
save a certain amount of times.
So everybody but Asha saves this time. Asha, you take 1 point of con damage, 1 point of strength damage as you cough up a little bit of blood.
Ugh.
I guess I'll ask him. What does he know about? What do you know about medicine?
Medicine.
Yes,
I'm
curing
afraid not
diseases and
much.
things such as that. No. I'm sure someone in Chelwinvian perhaps can help.
Oh, of course. The elves are surprisingly spiritual.
Who would you recommend?
Oh, no, you can find them anywhere. He says if you must, then you should, well, you could try going to the conservatory where they have their herbalists and such there, but you might, it might be difficult to find these people of these specialists you're looking for, since so many of them have fled the city.
Hmm.
Why don't we just
Yes,
get out
because
of
of the
here?
blot.
Um, Asha, Araxi, and Safa, you guys still feel sick. Maloki,
As in, like,
however,
we have
does not
sickened
feel
on
sick
us?
anymore. You guys
No,
don't have
as
the
in we
sickening
still have the
condition, but you still
disease.
feel like something is wrong with you.
It was
Yeah.
a
Maloki doesn't
probably
feel like that anymore.
yeah, it's a probably a 2 save to overcome it
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, I think I said something like, oh, they must I mean they've been fleeing because of the blot.
Yes, yes.
What do you know about this place they're going through their elf gates?
Back to
Is
their
this like another
homeworld, I
plane?
assume. Not actually another plane. Another planet.
Oh, what now?
He closes his book of elven poetry and sits it down on the couch, and moves towards he moves towards one of the fancy pieces in his home, and he pulls out a like a little like solar system mobile, and
Okay.
he holds it in place for just a moment and then lets go of it, and it stays there in the air by magic. Of course, you would know. Simple prestidigitation.
Right.
And it spins slowly, and he looks at it. Ah, yes. Which one is it? But he points to a green looking planet. Oh, a green looking, sphere. And he says, this one, Soverian.
So not a matter of shifting across planes, but just a matter of great distances.
Vast distances, yes.
And it's the like first planet directly next to the sun.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Is it?
Yeah. The
Yeah, I'm
elf
trying to look
planet is
for
the
it
first
here,
planet.
because I have a solar
it
system
tidally
in one of
locked?
these books.
I don't remember. I know there's like these weird other race of people that live on that planet that have like completely different forms based on which season they're born in or something
Ah,
like
yeah, here
that.
it is.
Well, it might be
So
the
the
second
elf,
planet.
their homeland is called Soverian, and it's on the planet Castrovel, the
Yeah.
green.
Yeah, okay, yeah, second planet.
I actually know some of this stuff out of character, but Araxi doesn't know almost anything about the solar system. Um, I mean, obviously, if she ever came up to the surface very much, like when you're out in the ocean, there's actually like pretty good sight. When it's a clear night, at least you can see the solar system like really well, like see all the stars and all that stuff. But uh, she didn't do that a whole lot, so she's almost never really seen much of the night sky. She's mostly been really deep underwater in like underwater wizard tower, basically. And underwater wizard towers, unlike normal towers, do not have good ways of seeing the stars.
Mm-mm. He does add that what is truly remarkable about this place, Chelwindvian, is that they do have quite the observatory to which they could peer into the heavens. It astounds me that they don't put more effort into their astrological research.
What do you know about that observatory? We tried going there, but they wouldn't let us in.
Yes, I'm afraid that it has been strange there right now.
We saw some strange beings there, like hanging around it. They were difficult to approach. Do you know anything about the people that have been currently occupying it? Have you heard anything about them, perhaps?
He nods his head slowly. He says, I believe I know the ones you're talking about, but I pay them little heed.
Oh, I'm sure. I suppose that's understandable if they aren't bothering you any.
Nothing for me to be worried about. Although I do see occasionally the stray demon or other creature in tow with them.
Yeah, that's, I believe we're talking about the same people then.
I don't know what these newcomer elves are doing or what they're congregating around, but I just know that the observatory seems to be their place of uh, of where they're at.
If you wanted to get into the observatory, what would you do? Is there someone you could
I would
talk to
simply
get
walk.
in? They'd just let you in?
Should
Only
we
if they didn't,
really
even if they
stay
didn't let
here?
me in.
I'm not feeling so good the longer I'm here.
Mm,
Yeah, we've been here too long.
well, I suppose I do have other things I would like to ask, but I suppose I'll have to, perhaps maybe another time.
Hmm. He frowns a bit, seems disappointed.
I could talk all night.
Araxi probably could.
As we're all coughing up blood, she's
Well,
like,
come on,
we'll
guys.
get to it. Yeah, eventually. Yeah. Anyways, more questions.
If
Yeah.
you must
Don't
be
you-
off, then don't let me keep you.
Don't you guys want to
I'm
do
sure you
Araxi
want to
goes to
see.
school?
No.
No.
I'm sure you want to see the end of the world that all these elves are
I'm so
doomsaying and
tired of libraries.
prophesizing. I'll be watching from the comfort of my veranda. I'm
Well,
sure it'll be quite the show.
I'm sure it will, but for what it's worth, it's a very small-minded view for them to. I do agree that it is a very small-minded view of them to believe that it will be the end of the world. But at the same time, I think you are understating their concerns.
Oh, forgive me if I do. I just simply expected more of them.
Mm, that was your mistake there. But
He laughs with.
I wish you luck in the coming events. But we must be on our way. Perhaps another
And
time.
you, with whatever your endeavors are.
All right. Yep. We can. I mean, Araxi would love to go talk to Ekerdani too. But I mean, if you guys want to go don't want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
All right.
I'm
what are
not
we doing
feeling
here?
well, and killing things will hopefully make me feel better.
Now, that's one of the more ridiculous notions I've ever heard. But
You're talking about Asha, though.
I'm sure this is just some sort of disease brought upon by us being in a plane that is not native. It's
Everybody give me
something
another
akin to
fortitude save
Which
as
is
10
probably
more
why
minutes
we
have
should get
passed.
out of here.
This is just something
Everyone except
akin
for
to.
Malou.
Every 10 minutes.
I'm sure this is just something akin to an allergic reaction. Here goes nothing. Yeah, that's maybe good enough.
So you're saying I have allergies to the shadow plane?
I believe it's probably something like that.
Okay, Asha and Araxi, you guys save, but you still feel sick.
What? But I saved 2 times in
Araxi
a
still
row.
feels sick.
Oh,
Ouch.
did you?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
she
second
did.
time in a row.
Asha
I
didn't.
failed the very first
Oh,
save,
yes,
but after
okay,
that
so it's
I've
just
passed
Asha.
2 times in a row.
So Araxi, you finally stop feeling.
So yeah, maybe Raxine. I don't know. Let's roll perception. Let's see if do I notice that Asha's like coughing up black blood rather than like normal blood.
Do
Like,
I?
that looks
Take
worse
damage?
than
Safa,
normal.
though, you're gonna take. Asha doesn't take damage because she succeeded, but she still feels sick.
Oh, okay, so I guess I
But
don't notice
Safa,
black
this
blood
time you
time.
take 3 points of con damage and 1
Ugh.
point of strength damage.
Gross.
So Safa starts coughing up blood.
Safa definitely probably doesn't look good because she's
Yeah,
taken
and
like
it's
5
getting
points
really
of
bad.
con damage or something.
I have nothing for this today.
Great.
I have false
Uh,
life.
We could.
If you die, I can maybe find a pebble and animate you as dead.
Yeah, make a zombie. Be fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I suppose we have 2 options. We can either soldier through this, or we can try to go find somebody that, perhaps some sort of Chelwindian cleric or something, another that can help out.
Well, if we can at least get the damage
Priest of-
removed and then just go straight to the horde. Because I have already taken 5 con damage. I'm at 60 health total.
Right.
There were some temple-y things around K, right?
There's some shrines along there. That's a street of like with a bunch of like statues and shit.
Mm.
But we've been past there. Have there been temples?
Yeah, in certain places around the place.
Well, that's where we should probably look for clerics.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what you guys
Okay.
want to do, then we can go do that.
I think we should at least, and then get the fuck out of here. Because if we go now, I'm just going to take even more on my way there if I keep failing. And the more I take, the more likely
Yep.
I'm going to fail.
The more you fail, the harder it is to succeed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I'm wilting.
So yeah, let's go to K.
I'm starting to look really
Or we could
bony.
ask this guy before we leave, where would clerics be?
He didn't really know.
Okay,
He
let's
said-
go to K.
I did
Well, he said to
specifically
check the
ask him that.
conservatory because he
Yeah,
knows
he
that there
said
are
maybe-
herbalists there.
Yeah, but he said that
He
they
hasn't
might be
been to the
hard to
conservatory.
find because of how like hectic things are because of the end of the world and all that.
And if we can't find them at K, we could perhaps go to J.
Actually, there is a temple to one of the elven goddesses here. Remember the place where you guys found that
Yeah.
that grime encrusted statuette?
Yeah, around the
At like,
eye.
Yeah.
was it eye or something?
I think I
Yeah.
have that still, and I like fixed it up. I don't know if I have a,
That's like a place you could.
or somebody has it at least. If I don't have it,
Asha
Yeah, I
fixed
wrote
it
it-
up. I don't think I
I
have
wrote it as an action
Well, we
figure,
walked
and
by
we
it, so
wrote
maybe we'll remember.
I don't have a value on
Assuming
it.
you
'Cause
guys are traveling,
we never actually were able to appraise it.
you guys are walking through this big city, and another 10 minutes pass. So I need a fortitude save. This time only from Safa and Asha,
Oh,
as whatever is
This
afflicting
is
you is
where,
still ravaging you.
Oh,
fuck.
I still have to see
God.
it.
Oh, at least the damage I'm taking isn't too
Asha,
terrible.
you take 1 more point of con and strength damage. Safa, you resist it, but you're still sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't look healthy. Seeing the black blood. That looks.
And you're
way
having
that's
like
normal.
regular coughing fits. It's just not like always blood, but when it happens, it happens bad. Alright, you guys make it over to I.
Yeah, I
and
might not
need
know a whole
another
lot about.
fortitude save from Asha and Safa as 10 more minutes go.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Wow, those 2 natural 20s.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Asha, you're gonna take more damage.
Oh goodness.
You take 2 points of con and 1 point of strength damage.
So much for fighting the dragon today. We're just doing. Try to find a way to not be sick.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't have any
My
spell.
saves are getting pretty terrible.
Okay, you guys make it to the that temple there. It's like a big pavilion.
Dang, this would have been a time to have resistance prepared. Actually, no, that doesn't work because you guys probably all have resistance cloaks, so it would have been useless.
Yep.
So not even. This would have been the time to have fucking whatever it's called, Bear's Endurance prepared.
You guys look around.
Yeah.
I don't have Bear's Endurance.
Sure.
Yeah, we're looking around.
The open-air temple is or pavilion is another one dedicated to elven art. Their goddess. I don't know if you guys did a
I have the
religion
action
for-
figure.
Yeah. Out of character, the goddess's name is Spindeladra.
I don't remember hearing that name. But I'm sure somebody will tell us that if we ask. Assuming there's anybody here. Is there anybody here, or is this just like an empty open air temple now?
Well, you look around, and with your perceptions, you do find one single elf. One gray-colored elf.
Okay, I'll try to get his attention. Say, excuse me.
Oh, the elf immediately turns his head to you and moves forward and bows to you, Araxi. Ah, hello. Interesting visitors we have today. What can I do for you?
I require assistance to help me with a sickness that I have.
As Asha breaks into cough.
Oh dear, and who needs my assistance?
Me.
Mostly Asha. We all were ravaged by whatever this is, but I think most of us are on the path to recovery. My
I
friend
see.
here is
Let me
looking
look
worse
at
and worse
you,
as
my
time goes
friend.
on.
And who is the one? It's Asha, right? You're directing him toward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asha's
Asha's directing herself.
Yeah,
Okay.
Asha went over and rolled that diplomacy
He comes
check to be
over
like,
to you,
excuse me,
and
I'm sick.
he says, "What seems to be wrong with you?"
I'm coughing, and my strength, and...
By the way, he's talking in Elven. Do you understand Elven?
Yes, I understand.
Asha and I are the only two that do understand Elven, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling weaker and weaker, both in terms of fighting off the disease and in terms of my physical capabilities.
And
A
she's been
disease,
coughing
you
up
say?
blood.
Can you
And
tell me the symptoms? What have you felt?
I've been coughing up blood, and I feel weak. Both,
Also, it's
like,
black.
physically and
Muscles.
fighting it off.
May I see your arm for a moment?
Sure. She
She
sticks
puts
out
on
her
one of those
arm.
blood pressure things.
Yeah, he like feels around on it, squeezes a bit, and he says, "Oh dear. Can you tell me anything else that you've been experiencing, or anything else you've done?"
I've been on the Shadow Plane recently.
The shadow plane. Oh dear, you must be.
Raxi probably like stifles a laugh when you say that. Like kind of a cough laugh thing. Like that is the best way to frame that.
And it's been acting quickly. I'm also sick to my stomach.
I don't want to go to school. I'm sick to my stomach, Mom. Oh, I see why my character sheet looks weird. Because they have craft bookbinding as not a background skill.
All right. So this is what's gonna happen.
Do I need to roll initiative?
Asha, I need you to roll me a... Give me a perception.
Okay. I'm so good at these.
Just Asha? That's a really good perception for Asha.
Okay. What's your flat-footed AC?
Pretty much my normal AC. Uh, 21.
So what happens
I think
is
only the
you
first
don't
one
see
hits,
it,
right?
but this elf that you're talking to slides a dagger from their sleeve, and he stabs you.
What an asshole.
You take 5 points of damage and 25 points of precision
I'm going
damage,
to
and I need you to make
act
a
in this
fortitude
surprise
save.
round. Because
You have like
I
an ability that lets
can.
you do that?
Yes. I act last, but
Yeah, no, I just might as well.
Oh, that's a good fortitude save.
He was trying to stab
Thank
cure
God.
you. You should have let it happen.
Acupuncture or whatever, acupuncture.
Right.
That's a good fortitude save because when
Because
he
it's an Oz
stabs
AC.
you, he goes right for your heart. And you feel like this attack was truly deadly. That if you hadn't have succeeded, you would have died.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who this guy is. I don't know his
Alright,
name, but
since what do you have that lets you act in the surprise round?
uh, like Warsight, it's a Oracle battle thing.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to
At
do then?
8th level, no, 7th level, you always act in the surprise round, but if you fail to notice the ambush, you act last regardless of your initiative result.
Yep, that is totally applicable here. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stagger him. DC 19 fort save.
With what's the ability?
It is the bone lock.
Bone lock.
The bone spirit bone lock ability.
Okay.
Should
That's
I
a
roll
fortitude save.
initiative? Yeah, it's a
yeah, I
fortitude
think
save.
we all need to roll initiatives.
Oh, he is
Makes me
staggered.
wish I took the, what's the name of that spell?
Okay, hold on. I need to move you at least to like a map real quick. This is just gonna be the map we.
Yeah. Yeah, I took, heightened awareness, but I don't have it prepared right now. It has, like, duration of, like, 80 minutes, but I was gonna prepare before we went into the observatory, or, like, as we were going there. I do have mage armor up, though. I just cast that at the start of every day. For the
Okay,
last
yep,
8
you can roll
hours.
initiative.
I did. I'll do it again.
This is your 99.
Oh, I thought it was the disease.
Well, it's part of.
Well, we're rolling high when we need to. Safa's rolling low
I'm
when
not.
she does. like she
I'm having
does.
mouse issues because it fell on the ground and now I'm getting all kinds of weird shit happening. Ugh. I don't want a broken mouse.
This guy can make another fortitude save every round, but he's staggered for 8 rounds as long as he fails.
Okay.
Oh my god, my left click button's broken. This is so retarded.
Okay, so is that everybody?
I'll be right back. I gotta get another mouse.
Oh yeah, I think it is then.
Alright, alright, well, if it's Maloki's turn, he gets to act first. And he's gonna... He sees that you got attacked, got stabbed pretty bad. He's gonna move forward and defend you the only way he knows how. And that is to flurry him with his, he's gonna unarmed right now. Okay, let's see. The 15 actually misses, even though he's flat-footed, but the 26 and the 21 hit.
Why is he flat-footed? He acted in the surprise round.
I guess that's true. So in which case, only the 26 hit. And he takes a bit of damage. And I'm sure Shmaluki says something, but it's up to you guys to imagine. Araxi, would you...
Okay, that's fair enough.
Okay, I'm
Um,
back. Oh my god, I rolled. Well, the first roll
You
was
rolled a
high.
3.
No, I rolled twice.
Oh,
It
you
just-
overrode it somehow.
Yeah.
You can probably fix it, I would guess. I'm gonna cast a. I'm gonna use my arcane pool to boost the DC by 1, and I'm gonna use since I can just use a full round action. A 5-foot step and full round action. A heightened glitter dust in a level 3 slot. Should make it a DC 20 will save to try to blind him.
Can you put me above Asha?
There you go.
Something glitter dust using one of my level 3 slots. So hopefully I can just blind him and make them buy us some time that way. Nope. Okay, well, that didn't do anything.
But he is all sparkly now.
Yeah. Looks like I targeted the right save, though. I had a feeling I was like, I was going to do grease. I'm like, no, he's probably got a really good reflex save. Anyway, that's it for my turn.
Alright, his turn.
Yeah.
He's going to take a step back. And since he can only do a standard or move act, he is going to cast a spell.
I mean, he can pull around. This is no longer the surprise round, right?
No, but he's staggered, remember? You staggered
Oh,
him.
right, yeah.
I'm going to try to identify that spell. If I can find the bouton. There it is.
You know that he's casting darkness.
Oh, cool. It's probably superpower darkness because he's in the shadow plane. Oh, good thing half our party has dark vision anyway.
Here's a nice thing here. 20-foot radius though. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Okay, there we go. So, yep, I'm just going to put this on the map.
Sends up like regular darkness, right?
It is dark. Darkness.
The dark vision doesn't function in it then?
It does, fortunately.
Okay. So Asha and Safa
Safa.
can see him then.
Yeah.
Because Safa and Asha have dark
You
vision.
can see.
Me and Maloki can't see him, but
Correct. So
theoretically Asha could get rid of it with daylight.
See.
Theoretically.
I probably should have rolled like a knowledge check on this guy. Unless it's just some shadow elf. I don't know.
Okay. Safa.
Okay, well, since I can see him, I'm going to...
We can use this. But yeah, I think this would show up better.
5-foot step. And lunge grapple? Wait, should I activate martial flex? I might. Okay, swift action. Activate. Shoot, I don't know what to activate. Beliar's bite. And since my
There we go, that'll work.
strength is down, my grapple's down. Is this calculating?
Oh, did he get a save against that bone lock at the end of his turn? Or on your turn? Okay, let me roll. No.
Yeah, I need some fort save stuff. I don't really have anything on my spell list that targets fort saves. It's all like will saves and reflex.
Okay, a 19 versus his... Oh, you rolled a 2. Darn.
Yeah.
Yep, unfortunately that will not CMD him.
Okay. Do I want to do anything else with that? No, that'll be my turn.
Alright, Asha.
I could dispel this, or I could potentially just fucker him over. Let's fucker him over some more. I'm going to hold person this person.
That's right, you can see in the darkness.
Yeah,
I
Maloki can't and I can't.
So you're gonna use hold person?
DC 17 will save.
Nope.
He's paralyzed. I'll say to
Okay.
Safa, kill him.
Well, he's gonna get a chance to break out of it next turn before she gets a chance.
Loki's
Loki.
gonna... He only saw where he moved, so he's gonna try and follow him and flurry.
Yeah. He can't do a coup de grace because it's through concealment.
Miss, and
Well, the
He's
guy's denied his dex
paralyzed.
bonus
See.
because he's well, actually technically it's worse than that. He has 0 dex
Oh,
because
right,
he's
right.
paralyzed. So his AC is
So
probably
that's
pretty low,
2 possible hits.
but concealment. That's
So hit
one
him.
hit then. Unfortunately, it was a low damage hit, it looks like, but
Okay. Araxia.
I can't see anything. I'll move out of the darkness and be like, I can't see anything. I think I need to be able to see them to throw a haste on people anyway, so I'm gonna cast shield on myself, I guess.
Okay, so on his turn, it's a full round action for him, right? To get out a hold person.
Yep.
Yeah.
So even if he gets out, he lost his turn.
That succeeds.
Damn. Well,
Okay.
at least he lost his turn. And I think he can still make a fort save to get rid of staggered.
Yeah.
Oh wait. He can't even get rid of because isn't the getting out paralyzed as a full round action? If he's staggered and paralyzed, like is that a thing? Like does that mean he can't make the save? How does that interaction work? Now that I think about it.
Probably. I don't know.
Well, staggered just means you can
That's
only take
true.
one action. That's all that is. Paralyzed. What's the rule of paralyzed?
Well, normally you can't do like full round actions while you're staggered generally.
Right, because you can either move or you can do a standard action, but you can't do both
Right.
when you're staggered.
So that's what I'm saying, but it says for hold person, each round the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect, but it says in parentheses, this is a full round action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So if you don't get
Yeah,
a
it's
full
kinda
round
interesting
action,
there.
does that mean you can't get out of
Maybe,
paralysis?
because other wordings would say at the end of their turn, like glitter dust. They can at the end of their
Yeah.
turn they can try to get it off. So the wording's
Yeah, that
different.
one's different. Like this staggered works like that too. The getting rid of the staggered, he just gets a save at the end of his turn, I think, right, or something like that, or is it?
It's on the Oracle's turn, but it effectively is at the end of his turn.
Yeah, it doesn't. I suppose it doesn't really matter in that case too much, but.
Okay, well in that case,
Well, I guess
then
in that
I'm just
case
gonna
he would have had
use
to. He gets that save, I guess, on Osh's turn when he casts the whole person, right?
No, it's at the end of his turn. Either way, he already failed that one. And
Okay. So that doesn't matter then, I guess, in that case.
it's
if we're
effectively
going off
at the
that.
end of his turn.
I mean, okay.
He can roll the fortitude save to not be staggered, so he can try to get
Yeah,
out
so
of
that's
the...
what we're gonna do. Is I'm gonna
Okay.
take his 14 that he rolled and apply his fortitude save, which is gonna be a 19 total, and that should get him out of the staggered.
So he's
But
at least
still
not
has-
staggered, but he's probably still boned because Safa gets a turn with him
Safa,
being
it's your turn.
paralyzed still. That's a cool interaction, though. Like, I didn't even think about that until
I didn't think about that
all of a sudden
either.
it came up. It's like, wait a minute! So yeah, you can coup de grace that guy then, just 5-foot step. Or you can even... Can you do a coup de grace with a lunge? I'm not sure.
Wait, you can coup de grace with paralyzed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see why you wouldn't
He's
be able
helpless.
to with a lunge.
Yeah. And you have dark sight, so you can see him, so...
Yeah.
Like, Maloki couldn't because he can't see him. You can't coup de grace him on through concealment, but...
Right.
But you have perfect... You can see him just fine, so... Unless he's, like, immune to crits or something, he's probably boned if you just coup de grace him.
Oh, okay, well my damage is down right now, but I'll just roll the... Ew. That's not an accurate
9?
number.
See.
Hold on.
Is it not applying your bonuses correctly?
No, that's my bonus. But then I do 1d4 bleed.
Oh, so you have strength damage right now, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So bleed
That's
and
messing
bleed.
it
He
up.
still has to make a fortitude save, though, so...
Oh wait,
to
no,
avoid just
only
insta
one
dying to
bleed
the crit as well.
because it doesn't apply on a crit, so only one of those.
Yeah, the
bleeds.
bleed doesn't crit.
So his save is 22.
Yeah, that sounds
So it's
right.
10 plus the damage you dealt. Oh, look at that. He did it.
That figures.
I spit on him.
Well,
Alright,
I guess
Oscar,
we
turn.
should have known it wouldn't be that easy.
Ugh.
Asha can coup de grace him, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what she's
No, wait,
gonna
you don't
do.
have a weapon out. You don't have a weapon out, though,
I
do
have
you?
my gauntlets.
5 foot step.
No, you can coup de grace the gauntlet. There you go, then.
Gauntlet, yeah. Punch him.
I'm gonna step up and I'm
Hard.
gonna coup de grace him. Gauntlets do how much damage? 1d3?
1d3
1d3.
plus your strength modifier. Which is probably nothing. You probably have negative strength
I
modifier.
think
even.
it's nothing right now. It might be
Might even be
1.
negative.
No, it's 1.
Okay.
We'll just take turns coup de grace
You're
on
gonna-
him.
Coup de grace, yeah, just keep doing it. He'll save eventually.
Six,
He'll fail
okay.
eventually.
So 16. Oh, look at 16.
God
Oh
damn
my
it,
God.
are you serious? This guy.
Holy fuck. He's probably gonna kill Asha now.
Maloki still can't see him, but he's gonna try and attack.
Yeah, he can at least attack the square. He knows where we're kicking and stabbing, so.
Yeah. I wish I could give him dark vision, but I don't actually have repaired. I'm so used to just daylighting it away. Or like opening with daylight against drow normally, which is most of the stuff that uses darkness on us.
Right.
Ooh,
Oh,
he
here
hit
we
all of
go.
them.
Maybe he'll just die here.
maybe. It's a lot of damage.
So it's 39 points of damage.
Yeah. It's a lot of damage.
Yep, he goes
Yeah.
down.
Okay, well, there's that.
Well, that's good. Asha's still sick, and now has a fuck ton of damage, but
Alright, combat over.
how long does this darkness last?
Okay, I'm going
For a
to
while.
use my bone thing to heal myself.
Unlike
All of them.
the light that's duration is halved, this one's duration is doubled.
Yeah. You should drag him out of the darkness then.
Huh.
You're gonna kill him?
Araxi's probably sitting here.
No,
she's-
this was Asha
for
healing
herself.
herself.
Asha has
Oh.
like a ton of damage, so she's trying to heal some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Araxi's
Okay.
just hanging out the edge of the darkness. What's going on in there?
He's down.
We
I'm gonna
downed
step
him.
away from it actually, because I'm scared. Oh, okay.
Should we
Well,
kill
let me
him,
say-
or do you want to question this?
I hope this fight
Foul
didn't feel
thing.
anticlimactic because it was your 99 roll, but that fortitude save saved you.
I know.
Was it
I'm
a
pretty
might
sure this
still
was that
die.
assassin.
attacker?
I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's just
No.
some random. That's why I want you to pull it out. Like, is this just some
It was worse.
random shadow plane denizen, or is this the
Worse.
assassin that was looking for us?
Fabulous.
He would have died.
Was it like a DC like 30? It's only a nat 20
No.
succeeds.
No, it was actually only a DC of 18, I think, but
Oh,
he was
okay.
counting on the con damage to have lowered your saves and
So he poisoned us or something probably, or got us to get the disease somehow. Probably. Yeah, pull this guy out of the darkness. I want to fucking see I want to try to figure out what he is. Like, is he just some random
Okay.
shadow denizen?
I'll pull him out of the darkness.
Or
Okay.
Maloki will help you do that probably because you have like. Well, you still have 12 strength though, I guess, huh? Even with the strength
Yeah.
damage.
Do you want to question this guy?
I don't think.
well, I
I don't
mean
think
he's
we want to keep him
you're gonna have
around.
to do
He's too
something if you want
dangerous.
to keep him alive.
I just want to figure out who this like. Okay, so what's sort
Okay.
of knowledge check?
Yeah, I'm not
would I
gonna
do to,
heal
like
him.
find out about this guy?
Well, he looks like one of the elves you guys have been seeing all over the
Okay, I'll
place.
cast detect magic on him, and do I detect any magic auras?
You do not detect any magic auras.
Hmm. Because I think this might just be that it's either some random shadow plane denizen, or it might be that assassin that was like that took out what's his name? Almost took out Mr. Grumpy Pants. Is my guess.
Hmm. I don't care either way.
The
But
fact
this
that he
is the
casts
reason why I'm
darkness
feeling
tells me
ill?
that he wasn't. I'm gonna search. Maybe he has an antidote on him. I'm
Maybe.
gonna search his stuff.
That would be nice.
Where's my perception roll? Although if he does have an
Okay,
antidote,
you
I don't detect any
find
magic on him.
things
He
on him.
said so.
Oh.
So he probably doesn't have. Or maybe he has like a alchemical or something that's like non-magical. I don't know.
He has what looks like 2 potion vials, 4 vials of what you I think by now recognize is the poison commonly toted by drow.
Okay, yeah.
He has a he has a kit that looks like it's meant for creating disguises.
Oh. That would be
He
handy.
has his studded leather he's wearing, his dagger, a masterwork hand crossbow, his cloak, and a ring on his finger.
But so none of it detected as magic though.
Yes, there are some detecting his magic. The 2
Oh,
potion
okay.
vials are detecting his magic. His studded leather is detecting his magic. The dagger is detecting his magic, and so are the cloak and the ring.
Okay, I'll probably want to spellcraft all these things, but I'm gonna start with the potions because the potions seem possibly the most useful if they're like a cure disease or whatever this is.
The potions? You know
Yeah.
that they're potions of cure moderate wounds.
No, that's not so useful. Okay, well I'll split that with me and Maloki, I guess, since Asha and Safa heal off of negative energy. Um,
Yes, I had to be difficult.
and then I'll go through and spellcraft the other things, but yeah, while I'm doing this, I guess we gotta figure out as well, like what what our plan next course of action is, because Asha still has whatever this disease is or whatever poison.
Oh.
I
Well,
guess it has to be a poison
I
technically
mean,
because
I
it affected
started feeling
Maloki.
better, so maybe if she tries really hard, I don't know.
Now that I think about it, because if it was a disease, Maloki's immune to disease. But
Wasn't Maloki even affected?
he passed
Yeah, he was.
twice, so he was
Oh.
affected by it, but it never actually did any damage to him. So anyway, here's the spellcraft for what was it? The ring. We'll do the 20 for the ring. 22 there for the cloak. Uh, there was a dagger as well, so 19 for the dagger, and there was a studded leather armor, so that was 28 for the studded leather armor. The one I think might be too low is the dagger, maybe. Those are some really low rolls, actually, with what my bonuses are for spellcraft. Highest roll in that whole mess was a 12, I guess, but.
I think you still get most of them. So his armor is +2 studded leather. The dagger is a +1 dagger, and the cloak is a cloak of resistance +1, and the ring of ring of protection +1.
+2 studded, ring of protection, +1, +1 dagger, and
What were the last two?
cloak of resistance, he said? It was a ring of protection +1.
Yes.
Cloak of resistance +1.
Yeah, I already have a cloak. I think we all might have cloaks at this point. I'm not sure.
We do.
Do we? Let me check.
We do.
Cloak and ring and amulet. I'm set on all those things. I don't know if that studded leather can be useful. What do I currently have? Oh, I have the +2 mithril chain shirt. which I think is way better than that studded leather.
Yeah, none of that is remarkably useful to any of us.
Do you guys want me to carry all that?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see, Ring of Protection might be something I could grab. I don't think I have one of those, if nobody else wants it.
Nope.
No, I do have Ring of
I
Protection.
have
Never
one.
mind. I do have one of those. Do we all have those as well? I guess.
Yeah.
Probably.
I guess we're just selling those later then. The +1 dagger. I'll take that, I suppose. I have a dagger collection.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind me taking that. We might sell it later, but for now I'll just take it if you guys don't mind.
Okay, I got the other items to
Sure.
sell for later.
But yeah, what's our next move? I guess we could try the conservatory again. We've already been there before, I know, but...
Oh, yeah. This didn't work out, did it? There's nobody else here?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Conservatory, probably, then.
Yeah, then +1 dagger compared to my no-qual dagger does a whole 1 damage more. It's the same 2-hit though, but... Granted, the no-qual dagger has...
in my other game, he killed one of the players with that opening attack.
It's funny because we were being like really careful about him being able to do anything before that, but like before we got here. But yeah, it didn't occur to us that he'd ever be disguised as a shadow elf, though.
Yeah. This is a simple disguise.
It makes sense too because we were like, yeah, sure, he's the only one here. He's obviously a priest, but we didn't even like, are you a doctor? We're just like, hey, help my friend, please.
Well, now come to think of it, wasn't there like an assassin somewhere? Like, who's to say it's not here as well?
Well, I don't even know if we should be checking this place else. On the way, do I still feel terrible?
Are you guys heading towards the observatory?
Are we, or are we heading to the conservatory?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Because I'm gonna go with what Asha says, because Asha's the one that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about having a low con and one less strength, but
Yep, thank
it's
goodness for that
doable.
that 24 natural 24 to 2.
Does Asha still feel sick?
Yes, you do.
Uh,
Were you hoping the adrenaline cured you?
That and getting
no,
stabbed
I don't know the
isn't
duration
still
of
very
this
good
thing.
either.
The acupuncture. Yeah, I suppose it could be a limited duration if it's a poison, rather than like a disease that just keeps going until you save. Usually poisons have a, that's like usually one of the differences between the two.
Let's go towards the conservatory since that's on the way to the observatory. If I still feel terrible, then
Okay.
I guess I'll have to rest.
You guys move there, and 10 minutes between that and the last fit, I need Asha to make me a fortitude save.
Oh my god.
You take 2 more points of con damage and 1 more point of strength damage.
Uh,
Alright. When we get to the conservatory, I'm gonna ask around.
yeah.
Using diplomacy for gather information, is there anybody here that could help cure my sick friend? Maybe I'll even have Asha with
We
you,
try
like,
to look
look at
around
my
the
friend.
conservatory, but
My
You
friend
don't
is
find anyone
dying.
there. It's been
There's
abandoned.
no one there at all? Oh,
Nope.
that's unfortunate.
In fact, you're seeing less elves out today than you did before.
Well, in that case, I'll just look around
They're
and see
almost
if I
done
can find
evacuating.
anything useful, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody left a scroll of cure poison or cure disease or lesser restoration or something like that lying around.
You do
Probably
see
not.
lots of plants, lots of exotic herbs.
Oh boy. These are weird land plants, though. I don't know anything about these.
Me neither.
Unfortunately, you don't find any scrolls or potions.
Loki, do you know anything about these plants? Any of these? Do you think any of these plants could
Oh,
help?
he might.
I don't know how we're going to deal with this, because unless we just storm through the observatory and I stay like way in the back.
Asha, on the bright side, that last like coughing fit you had, it was a lot of blood, and you feel terrible. Like, you know, you've almost died like twice now, but you feel it's ravaging you less, and it might have run its course over the whole duration of an hour.
Oh, thank God.
You're not coughing as much. You just feel terrible.
Okay, so I still. If we rest, I'm going to
I'm
get
trying
a
really
little
hard to
bit
kill
of that.
Mantis, but he is not cooperating.
He's not gonna. Asha,
This is why
If
we
we-
does
need,
not wanna die.
man, this is why we need to bring Zedurium into this game, so that Matt has a new target.
That's an
Everyone
easy
knows
Oh,
that
goodness.
all DMs want to kill Zedurium, apparently.
Oh
No,
man, like
no.
if he
Zedurium
had
just
been
wants to be
the
in
Asha
front.
right now, and if he had failed against that assassinate, I wonder how he would have reacted.
Oh,
I mean, I probably know how.
So
I'd almost feel bad if it happened like on the same week that he's been getting all of his characters getting their ass kicked, including the one that died. Like that would be kind of funny, but yeah, he's just had a bad week in Pathfinder. I think things will turn around though for him, for some of them at least. Philippe's probably still gonna get his ass kicked because Philippe's not a very good combat character, but well, we could always go
Okay.
talk to Ekerdani then. If
Uh,
you
No,
aren't feeling up for going to the observatory.
I think we should end this. I don't like sitting around.
Asha commits seppuku.
Alright.
No, we should kill the drow.
Oh, okay, that's
'Cause-
also a suitable end.
Even if I rest, I'm not going to be able to get us all back to tip-top shape. And who knows how long we have here.
Yeah, but do you really think you're in any shape right now to fight a dragon?
Well, I'm not going to be fighting the dragon, but I can help you fight the dragon.
Are you in any shape to be helping people fight a dragon then?
Safa starts poking at her bony
Yes.
figure. Her even more bony figure.
You like lightly poke her and it's like, ow! Like
Ah.
like that old Simpsons episode where he eats like a poisonous fish or whatever, and he's like, well, I guess what doesn't kill me makes you stronger, right? And the doctor laughs and says, actually, no, it made you way weaker now. And he starts like poking Homer, and Homer's like, oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Well, like the doctor's just sitting there like laughing at him. Cause yeah, The Simpsons, the doctor was a dick, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. My con score is at 0. Well, not the
Or your
score,
con
but
bonus.
the
My con score is
modifier.
at -1.
Yeah.
I meant modifiers at moddiness.
My strength
1.
is at 3.
My strength
though, so I'm
modifier is
okay.
at 1.
But
I
anything
mean,
con
Maloki didn't take
related,
any ability damage at least. Yeah, I took. I'm
Yeah.
at. I'm
No,
at.
Maloki like didn't even take damage from the frickin'.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you
We
guys
can
already know
probably
what it
do
is,
this.
but
I think so.
yeah, he
The
did. He
Drow
saved on all of
Assassin.
those immediately.
Let me just make sure that my health's at where it's supposed to be. Um,
He didn't even take ability damage from that stuff.
how do I put in ability damage in
So there's like power attack where it takes
Pure
a
Lab?
negative to hit. Is there like anything that's opposite where it gives you a bonus to hit, feat wise, combat feat?
There's weapon focus.
I don't know.
Other than that.
Nothing. That
Yeah, I don't think there's
increases
anything like
the
take a.
scale.
I don't think there's anything. Yeah, like you can like
I know
trade
the
in
barbarians
damage
have
or
a rage
AC or anything
power
like that.
that does that.
Mhm.
Is it trades AC
They have
then for
recklessness.
that one? Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
They get pluses to hit for minus to AC.
So yeah, Safa should just multi-class into barbarian.
No.
That could actually be kind of cool.
I think there's actually a feat that might give me, I mean, we know we're gonna fight a dragon. Are we certain we're gonna run into more drow first, or dragon first, or...
I don't know if we'll run into it. We'll probably run into it. We don't know actually because they might they might re-guard the front door, for example. Like it's been a day.
in Hero Lab? How do I confer ability damage?
It's in the adjust tab under other adjustments. Click add new adjustment, and they'll be categorized as ability score damage. You'll probably have to put 2 of them in there, and
Yeah, I
there's a
see.
drop down
Thanks.
in there. And then you can just check it on and off. There's a little box there, so or adjust the arrows or whatever. Should be the same place you put the ability score modifier you got, unless you just added it on your abilities tab.
Okay, so I should be at 34 health of 39.
I really want to put that dragon in a chokehold, though. God.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I think I can be useful. I'm just not useful in martial combat, like at all.
We don't
I
need to
can't
be, though.
I can't
so...
get there.
Well, you and me both.
Like I am what, like 10 movement faster than Araxi now since I'm encumbered?
That's only when I
Medium
don't
encumbrance?
cast Slipstream or Expeditious Retreat,
Yeah.
which I'm not casting yet. Eventually I'll get to the point where I can just like maintain Slipstream as like a really long duration.
But
Right now, I
my
think it only
casting
lasts, like, an
abilities
hour.
aren't affected. I think we can do this.
Okay, well, Araxi seems skeptical, but she feels alright, so like, well, I guess worst case I can, she's thinking, worst case I'll just dim Doris out again.
Okay. So you guys are going to the observatory.
Yep. It looks like we're going to the observatory.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guys
So
head
on the
back to
way-
observatory.
Yeah, as we get like within a few minutes of it, I'll cast heightened awareness. This lasts for like 80 minutes.
I like that spell. I put it all the time
Yeah.
on my shaman.
It's
I'm
pretty
going
good.
to precast remove fear on myself.
So you
Okay.
don't get shaken.
That'll give you a +4 versus fear.
So that I can remove other people's fear if they get feared.
Seems pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Where is heightened awareness? Man, I've already used a lot of level 1 spells. But I have all my level 2 spells, so I can always just cast heightened versions of them.
And I'm going to put magic circle against evil on Maloki.
So what's the range on that thing?
10-foot radius or something.
Okay, so if you're standing next to Maloki, you get protection from evil.
Yeah.
Here again.
So, yep, you guys are here, and but like last time, there are two elves here at the front door. Their tokens are not on the thing, but they are here.
Yeah, but we already know. We already know how they're gonna react
Yeah.
from before, so that we can kind of just like walk past them.
Yep.
But we'll caution that when we open the door, there's most likely going to be guards posted again. So be ready for that.
So what do you guys do?
Safa or Maloki, open the door, please.
Yeah, I'll open the door. I was just still looking up feats on how to kick this dragon's ass.
Okay, you go to open up the door, and of course, like when you put your hands on the door, the elves look at you like they finally notice you, and they say, "Hey, you can't be doing that." And like one of them like tries to put his hand on you, and like the moment he does, you don't even feel it, and he stares at you for a moment, and the elf vanishes, and the elf similarly tries to bar you from entry, and then pauses and vanishes.
Safa looks back at Asha. Did I do something?
No, that's normal.
It's fine.
Then I just bust through the door.
Okay, you do. You enter. It's kind of nice seeing what you guys see on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I just have the chat open.
There's been so many times I got like put around the corner, and so like the whole entire thing's just black because I myself couldn't see.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, these are
Are those bodies?
Well, we had
still
like the
here?
one session that I had when Mandis got back from Italy. And that one we just had it on like the town map, and it was just on the town map the whole game, and nothing was actually being shown, displayed at all. It was practically just a,
Oh, my imagination was going wild.
yeah, it was practically a podcast.
Pretty much.
We don't see any drow though, huh? I'm gonna like look around though anyway, like very skeptically. Like what? There's really no drow here? What's going on here?
You don't see any.
Okay.
It's empty. Although there are still some like blood stains.
Hmm.
They look old though. Old and faint.
Like a day old.
Yeah.
Do we want to check these other doors?
Well, they
now
look
that we're
older
here?
than a day.
We never did do the right side.
Like a strange amount of time has passed.
Oh yeah, we did never check those doors. We also never went to the right side. We only went to the left side over here. I don't know. I looked to Asha for direction because she's the one that wanted to come here.
Why don't we go the way we went before and just kill this prideful dragon?
Just go the same route we took last time.
Yeah. Buff up the monkey. Have him kill it.
Mm. What's everyone else's thoughts on that? Safa, what do you think? You want to do that, or do you want to? How badly do you want to look in these other rooms?
I'm just curious. You know, maybe there's this miracle thing sitting in this room over here. I don't know. I'm being optimistic here.
The key to defeating.
Maybe we'll find
A
this
potion of
book's
give my
equivalent
con
of
back.
the +1 cold iron longsword.
Yeah.
Give me my con back.
Give me my con back.
You find 4 potions of lesser restoration that were definitely not put here for a particular reason.
That would be suspicious. I'm expecting like a wand of bear's endurance. You know, I don't know. At lowest caster.
That would be
level.
kind of
A wand of a wand of arcane mark.
That's what I think I actually use it randomly on which character was it? Nizzo using it in the Rise of the Rune Lords game? I don't know. I have like a random like Bear's Endurance one. Like I use that because it's there. I probably should just sell this stupid thing, but it only has like 12 charges, so it's like not worth anything either. It's not worth anything because it's useless. Okay, well, if you want to search, I'll just follow whoever goes first, whoever wants to take charge here.
Maloki will just, stay behind or stay at the side of whoever he has.
Damn it,
Leading.
Maloki, take charge!
He can't, he lacks the ability to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Maloki
gonna...
right now is contemplating whether or not free will is a real thing.
I'm gonna first check and see if there's traps on this door.
He's been losing his free will.
I'm determined now to
Um,
complete.
You don't think you detect any traps on it.
Okay, I'll see if it's open or unlocked.
It doesn't seem to be locked. Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I gone and done it, guys. We're all dead before we even get to the dragon. Hey, a circle room, just like the other one,
This
right?
chamber is like the other one, except that the stars are different.
Oh,
The constellations
Arax.
and the mural in this one is a forest that is filled with nocturnal life, things like raccoons and owls.
This is different.
Quite beautiful. Mm-hmm.
The heck am I even looking at?
A quick guess is that this one is yeah, with Araxi's help as well. You're guessing that this room depicts the nature and the heavens in the time of summer.
Oh yeah, we went to this other one, didn't we? And it was a different season.
Yep.
Okay.
But there are also things in here like bedrolls and sacks of rations.
So some drow are always sleeping here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we could dig through their rations or whatnot, but... Elf art's so weird. This is Araxi.
So weird shit happened in the left door, but we're already aware that we killed things, but it doesn't mean like they might not have switched. So you guys want to try this door
no,
this time and see what we get over here?
I
Or-
mean... That's the thing too, though, is even if you go over there, like, it's been a day, so who knows, things can move around. We can't just assume that it's a static dungeon.
Right.
Look under tables at least.
We
Yeah.
failed our
Look under those
perceptions
tables.
by 1, I think.
I think we failed by more than one.
I don't know. We both rolled
I think
19.
They
Like
have
quite a
pretty
lot.
high stealths.
Oh, well,
Those
probably,
demons
yeah.
have like
Yeah.
a natural 22 to their stealth.
Yeah.
They're very sneaky.
I don't think we could. The only way we would have been able to see them is if we were like specifically had some reason to like be really suspicious and flip over tables and stuff like that.
Yeah. And we do now.
Which we do now, but I mean, back then we didn't.
We gotta compliment
Right.
you guys, so I feel the need to give a Twitch shout out to Sunshine Kayla. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. Well, okay, then I'll open this door.
There's a dragon there. He breath weapons us. We all die.
Right.
It could happen.
He's just like at the door
Do we have like
with his mouth in like the.
energy resistance or anything?
I have resist energy, the spell. I could cast it on some people. It has a duration of 10 minutes per level, so I mean, probably be a good idea to cast it on a few people. Maybe even all of us. Like, just use all my level 2 slots on casting resist energy on like everybody. I wish I had like
Maybe.
communal resist
Maybe.
energy, but
I mean, surely you could save on the slots by positioning yourselves correctly.
Right, but some of us need to
possibly.
get up there.
Yeah,
That's why you
I'll
put
cast
it on
it.
the melee people.
I'll definitely cast it on Safa and Maloki, I think. So I'll give you guys resist energy versus acid.
Okay,
And
so
Do we know if he has a
Cast
weakness?
Fox's Cunning on myself.
His
I don't
pride.
think you guys identified any weakness.
No.
He doesn't have
elemental
any
weakness
specific
or
weaknesses
anything?
that we know of.
Aside
Like
from
no
what you guys
elemental.
know about Green Dragon, is that you know they typically like to operate with some kind of agenda, being as the species on average is lawful evil. You guys can interpret that however you want in character. That I guess they're quick to make deals. Like this one has you think might have made a deal with the dragon.
Right.
Sort of like Asha has made a deal with the elves.
Yeah, kind of. I guess that's one way to think of it.
Okay.
So you guys check this door. You guys are going.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I forgot heightened
heightened
awareness gives me a +2 to all the knowledge checks. While it's up. That's a cool thing. Yeah, let me get a. Does heightened awareness work on perception as well? I feel like it does do something for perception. Yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, I'll put that as like a skill note. I don't know. I'll just tell you. I'm not gonna do it right now, but so it's actually 22 because of heightened awareness.
Okay. You guys, fortunately, you guys do not see anything that looks like a trap on this door. You guys open it?
Yeah.
Okay. You see the room before you, and you still see its two occupants that are hastily scribbling away in the air. They're actually kind of like shouting things to each other in muffled voices. Like you think they're yelling, but because of the circumstances of where you are, it's muted.
Hmm. What are they yelling about? The blot, I assume.
In Elven, yes, they're talking about how they're by their calculations that it's going to happen soon, and they're scrambling to try and find a solution to this. And one of them is saying that like this is bigger than we thought. Like this isn't going to just hit. This isn't just going to like destroy Aslan. It's going to create a fallout that could cover the world in darkness for years.
I'm gonna put false life on myself.
Well, I guess I could interrupt them and start, discussing this with them, but we probably don't have time for that. I'm gonna specifically look under the table this time,
Oh,
just because
nice.
it'd be very silly if like we just walked in and like two more of those things popped out like
Same
"Ah,
thing happens.
Babao attack 2, electric boogaloo. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
You look under the table, and I'll give you a bonus just because you've seen this trick before. And fortunately, you don't see anything under the table except for one of the long spears that one of them was carrying.
Okay.
that he like got down somewhere over here.
Yeah. And the other one died, I think, like over in the front there because
Yeah,
Asha
he was trying to
didn't do
stop
what
you,
I
and you
wanted.
guys got.
So I had to drop my tentacles. Um,
I'm casting magic weapon on the Loki sword since we're taking rounds doing stuff. And these should last for a decent amount of time.
Okay, so if we're confident that we don't see anything after looking under the tables.
Is
I'm pretty
Maloki gonna
confident it
be
is,
up
but
with Safa?
I think so.
Probably.
I think that's the plan. He's the one in the best shape out of all of us because he didn't take any con damage. So
After that max roll on False Life, I'm looking almost up to my prior shape. I'm only 11 health off.
Okay. You guys move that door. What are you guys gonna do with it?
We're asking where Maloki is.
He's over here with you.
Okay.
Just kind of slow to move him. He'll be up here with us. Or soft.
yeah, that's what we were asking about. I was like, he's gonna stick kind of close to where Safa is. I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This door is here again?
Oh right, yeah, it got destroyed, didn't it?
Oh yeah. So actually, I suppose
Oh
we would
wait, it
probably be
did get
keeping our
destroyed, but it is back.
It is back. Okay, they fixed it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, it looks
That's
it looks
interesting.
exactly like it was before, but
So it doesn't even look like they fixed it. It just looks like maybe somebody did mending. Like these guys are wizards or something. I mean, I suppose I could ask them. Hey, what'd you guys do about that door? Maybe it did it automatically. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna do a knowledge planes check to see if this is to try to determine like is this something that would maybe happen? Does like the environment tend to repair itself back to its natural state,
aha. Araxi,
or
you're putting two and two together because you notice that whenever one of the elves physically tries to interact with you guys, they seem to like stop and then reset. That everything on this plane that is has to stay as is until what is supposed to happen to it happens to.
hmm.
So while certain things can be changed about it, some things are inevitable. Like that door has to be there until it's destroyed. Until it was truly destroyed. You can
That
only
makes sense.
affect this realm so much.
Interesting. So maybe I'll explain that, I guess. But like, well, the
And
door.
likewise, this realm can only affect you so much.
That would make sense. I would know that just from the way shadow conjuration and shadow evocation works. Because I know
Which
that
is
that
why you
comes
think
from the
maybe
shadow
that
plane.
coffee you had only like tasted so it only tasted so much like coffee.
Yeah.
It's partially shadow stuff.
Right. So I'll maybe explain that, like, oh, the door must have regenerated. And maybe explain further if anybody asks Araxi to explain what the heck she means by that. But otherwise, just kind of leave it at that. But yeah, I think I have everything prepared that I want to cast beforehand. Let me double check if there's any like short duration buffs I want to cast right before we open the door. Of course, we could open the door and find he's like not there, but I think that's highly unlikely. But you never know. No, I think we're good. I think they resist energy. Fox is cunning. That's all I really want so far. I'll probably cast haste on the first round, but or unless Asha does battle fervor.
I have other 4th level spells that are useful today, actually.
Maybe we'll just do it based on who gets the higher initiative.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep. So yeah, I'll let Safa know. Like, okay, you can probably open the door whenever you're ready. Kind of trying to keep my voice low and hope that the elves yelling at each other. Well, they're muffling and talking in muffled voices, so there's a chance they might already hear us, know we're here.
Did you put resistance on us, or you're waiting?
Yes. No, I put resist energy on you and Maloki before we came into this room, actually. But it lasts for 80 minutes, so
Was he doing acid, or what was it? What was he doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was doing acid. So this should be acid resistance.
20.
Yes, 20.
How long can you make me fly?
If I cast fly on you, it lasts for 8 minutes.
Because he's going to be in the air. Or at least try to be.
No, the ceiling's not very tall.
It wasn't? Oh.
Nope. He was
It
walking
was
around on the
tall
ground.
enough-ish. I think it was like 40 feet plus.
Was it?
Yeah, that room was very big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's tall enough to be a problem.
If he does fly up there, I will give you fly then.
Okay. I'll. Is fly a touch spell, though?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not racing in first, anyways, right? Okay.
Probably not, because you'll probably have too low initiative to do it.
Yeah.
Like you do.
No,
Yeah.
that jab at
No, I did
Ernest.
earlier. I did good for once, actually, earlier. Okay, I opened the door.
You're gonna open it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he's still there. Hooray.
And you actually come in on him talking to someone else.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, that's
eavesdropping.
probably a bad thing, because it probably means we have to fight them both. Maybe he'll just run away. He'll be like, deal with these intruders. I'm going to go stroke my
He's
monocle.
he's packing his bags right now as you speak. Throwing all his shit in there. The whole horde.
Yeah, no, he's gonna tell the dragon to deal with this while he goes to strokes his monocle. So does he turn and like say something to us, or do they like not even notice us? What's going on here? What's the scene?
The dragon is listening to this, what looks like a drow in fine, well, not fine, but like in just powerful looking robes with a staff that has a flaming skull on top of it. It burns with like this ash, and he's
Fancy.
telling the dragon that the day cannot come soon enough. Your charge is to remain here and to make sure that my studies are not disturbed. And as you come in, you interrupt them, and he points his staff at you, and he says, "There, finish the job. Rid me of these insects." And the drow vanishes. And the dragon looks to you, and he bellows, "Fools! Throwing away your lives coming back here." He lets out a roar. So go ahead and give me your initiative.
Wait, so I'm guessing that was probably Null Venice. Did Null Venice just walk away? Or did he poof away?
He
Yeah.
vanished.
Yeah, he
Okay,
pooped away.
he poofed away. Okay.
Yep, Safa's not going first.
Did he? Was it a spell? Would I be able to like tell what spell he was? Did he use to get away? A spellcraft check.
You're not sure.
Oh,
You
dude.
didn't even see him cast a spell.
Weird. Maybe he wasn't even
Like
there
this
then.
visage
It was
of
like an
him
image or
just
something.
like yeah, it disappeared.
Okay. I'll speculate that maybe it was an image or something, or an astral projection or something along those lines. Maybe. Probably not actually astral projection though, because it's like a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have myself selected on the turn tracker. Cool story.
I guess I'll have to
Let's
put you
try
on there.
again. I got it.
There is the image
type in
spell
English.
that you can use, but he would have to be like
So that's gonna be a
nearby,
17
I
point.
think.
So I'm gonna use heightened awareness on this initiative check, because that's mainly what I got it there for. The bonuses to perception and knowledge are nice, but really it's the +4 to initiative that I take it for.
Yeah. That's why I like it on my shaman.
You still beat my initiative
At least
though, so that's not.
At least the
cool.
assassin is dealt with, so he won't add into this fight.
Wouldn't that be awesome? He like shows up
It would
as
be
the. He shows up as like one of these researchers.
Alright, Asha, it's your turn.
In some ways, he was easier to deal with than the what's his name? Than the like the Babauer, because we could actually hurt it without like destroying our weapons.
I think I might delay until after Maloki. I'm gonna first delay until after Araxi right now.
That's okay. So it's turn then.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna cast a spell.
Okay. Where's my spellcraft button? Poke the bouton.
And he certainly
is.
gets the spell off. And he's casting shield on himself.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I
And
don't
he
use
is
magic
staying
missile
up
anyway.
on his platform. That is, this raised part here, remember, is 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Or actually,
Maybe I will just give fly to Safa. Now, for now, I'm gonna do haste on the whole party. I think.
Yay, haste.
So haste on the whole party. I think we're all close enough for haste. Is that correct, or do I have to leave Osh out? It's nope. We're exactly 30 feet. We're good. We're exactly 30 feet apart, so we're good. Although, yeah, you're 30 feet from Safa. We're good. As it turns out, we're the exact right distance away from each other. So yeah, haste on everybody. And I'm going to like kind of duck around this corner here so I don't eat a breath weapon to the face for now.
alright, Maloki. Oh, sorry, was that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Maloki is going to... I mean, you guys want him to get in there, right?
I think so.
I think him and Safa are gonna go in, right?
Yeah.
I might get feared away again, but maybe.
10,
Well,
not
not
feared
feared away,
countermeasure.
but
30, 35, 40.
Just shaken. Asha can actually remove
Yeah.
that though.
He's gonna move up to here and take a total defensive position.
Right at the edge of the attack range.
Yeah. So
They have haste, so that helps a lot. A lot of move speed.
Wait, Wait.
Yeah,
I delayed until after Araxi.
Oh. So actually, Araxi, or the Asha should be going before Maloki, possibly.
Oh, okay.
I'll have cast Silence on Maloki.
Ooh.
And put silence on him? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then
when he
he's
runs up
quiet.
to the... Yeah,
And
but
he
when he runs up,
radiates.
the aura will radiate with him, yeah.
Is it 20 feet?
20-foot radius, yeah. And I will have moved here.
Okay. Safa, it's your turn. Wait.
This, this is becoming increasingly harder to choose feats. I'm going to swift action activate power attack.
Good point, I guess.
And then that's up, isn't it?
What up?
He's up there.
He's on a platform. He's still on the
Yeah.
ground, but it's a 10-foot tall platform.
Yeah, but I don't think I can get to him in a single move.
You
Ooh,
could
I
just
can
wait until my
lunge.
turn if you want to
I
have
could
light
just-
cast on you. I could
That's
give you
true.
that.
That's true.
You have to wait around though, or delay.
I'm going to activate 2 feats then, and then take a total defensive stance and not stand in the doorway.
We're just gonna let Maloki tank for a round.
I guess so. Yeah. Okay, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Then on his turn, well, he only sees Maloki. So he's gonna move up. And he's going to, let's see. He's gonna move over here to the edge. 10 feet. And he's going to try and bite at him.
Okay. Maloki has really good AC at least.
He does.
And
Especially
it's
with his little
buffed
defense.
a little
Actually, no,
bit.
he doesn't bite. His maw is actually not that big for a dragon, but that horn he has is his primary attack.
Right, he's gonna gore him.
He's gonna try and gore him with a. Let's make it a powerful attack. All or nothing.
Oof. That's really a good roll.
Yeah, 17. Let's see, with the +4 to AC, and you have fervor on you, right?
No.
Haste, actually.
Not yet.
But
It's
that's
haste,
still
okay.
a +1 AC
So,
from haste, so...
24. So he has a 28 AC right now, so that beats it.
Does he also have the protection from evil bonus on? It'll
Yeah,
still be.
That'll be a 29
Yeah, it'll be
though,
30
I think,
AC,
with that
but
though.
he does beat it.
Yeah.
Well, because it's oh no wait, he has a ring which gives him a +1 deflection bonus.
Yeah.
Right, that's why it's a 29.
It's gonna be
it's
29.
Okay, so yeah,
Dang.
27. That hurt. Wait, sorry, you guys don't use these. You just see his health.
Yeah, he's a
Alright.
player character, we see his health bar. Well, I can't actually because I'm around a corner. I'm gonna use a point of my arcane reservoir to dimensional slide over to Safa and give Safa flight.
Nice.
And that's gonna be my turn, I think.
Can I like lean around the corner as a move action or something?
Can you?
lean around the corner.
To try and get vision, but to not get out of there?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes, however, your actions that are dependent on line of sight are going to be harder to perform.
Okay.
Anyway, that was my whole turn anyway, so Osh, I can go ahead and do whatever.
So if I like, oh, uh, that's farther away than I thought it was. Uh, I'll just continue moving out here. See if I can get like maybe over here or something. Oh, there's the thing. And some doors. Okay, I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you do have haste.
I,
You can move really far.
yeah. I think I moved just about most of my movement speed. I have like 50 movement speed. And I'm going to try to bone lock this guy.
The bone lock. Alright. Fortitude, right?
Yep.
Alright, he does have a better fortitude than the guy before. But let's see if he succeeds. Oh
He
yeah.
probably has
Holy
like
shit.
all of his saves really good, honestly.
Yeah, dragons are notorious for good saves all around.
Yeah.
I know. But I did most of my buffs already.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Maloki!
So
Maloki
that's
needs
my
to beat
turn.
the shit out of him. Maloki actually should be, like, theoretically he should be okay-ish because his AC is pretty high. Like, that was a
Yeah.
17, that still barely hit him. Granted, that was with a full defensive action, so if he doesn't do that, he's a little bit easier to hit, but even still. I think, like, this dragon probably only hits him, like, he still hits him less than half of his attacks.
Okay, so he's gonna have to move through some threat to actually get to hit him.
Can he acrobatics?
Let me see what his acrobatics is.
His acrobatics is pretty good,
He
if
has
I
up
remember
to
right.
10, so let's see.
I think
Does he feel
Soft is better,
does he acrobatics a lot though? I don't think he does, and I don't think he'd feel very confident acrobaticsing through a dragon's threat.
No,
Maybe.
dragons have really high
Maybe not,
CMD,
yeah.
especially ones that are large, or even
He just
larger
wants to
than
get
large.
into it to
It's
attack.
not going to stop him, though.
Well, yeah, but it would
Well, I mean,
provoke
it'll
an attack
stop
opportunity.
him.
That's true. I mean, if he has to
doesn't
move,
succeed.
only if he tries to move through the square. If you're just moving through a threatened square with acrobatics and you fail, you still get your movement. You just
Yeah.
provoke anyway. So there's really no downside to doing it if you're just moving through threatened squares and you're not using all your movement anyway.
It's like you're gonna provoke anyway.
Except actually,
so...
now that I think about it, I think
But he can only move. Oh, he
technically,
has more than half.
I think technically though, if you do that, one thing I was reading about this recently, I think you might technically be like flat-footed or something though to that attack opportunity if you fail the acrobatics. So actually, there is a slight downside to that.
I've never read
Well, he's
that
just
before.
gonna move
but
through and try to avoid the hit. He still has a 25 AC, which is pretty decent. The dragon's gonna try and gore him.
Oh my god.
What's his hit points at now? Like
12.
20? 12? Okay.
But he's gonna try and hit him.
It's
And
fine.
he's gonna try stunning.
I'm on my way in. It's my turn.
I think Mantis is gonna have to see. This is what I was worried about when he cast Silence. Is I can't get in there and dim door him out.
He
because
draws
Silence
his
spell.
7-branch sword and he takes a hit. He swings at him. Or no, he has to do an unarmed attack.
Okay.
Let's see, what are his...
I'm gonna
things to
win this
hit?
in one round, guys. Okay.
You're just gonna run him and grapple him and
No,
then
I'm gonna
pin
try
him.
to knock him out.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, I can try grappling him, but I think at this point, I'm better off trying to get
I think he just wants
flurries.
to
One
hit him,
more
so
hit
I'm not
on
gonna
him.
have him power attack. He just wants to hit once with his unarmed.
With his stunning fist, yeah.
But unfortunately he misses.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, if Loki takes one more hit, he's down.
Oh my god.
Alright, Soph, it's your turn. Go in and save him.
Okay. I fly
Yeah,
Go and
at
good luck.
grapple the
max
Dargan.
speed.
You can find out if he has combat reflexes, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really want to lunge right now, so I'll stoop to his level.
But you get in there. That's the
Okay.
important
Yeah,
part. He doesn't attack you.
Okay.
He's
Yeah, I
too
didn't think you
focused
had
on
it.
Maloki.
To grapple or to attack? Either way, if I fail, it's not gonna be great. Okay, I'm gonna try to kick him in the face with
Okay.
a powerful attack, and I did activate Beliar's bite as well as the second feed.
For the bleed. Unfortunately, a 21 will not hit him.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, I'm here. That's all that matters. I
You are
guess.
here. And he is going to move away from you. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Uh,
30 feet
He's probably
away.
gonna do his breath weapon.
he's gonna
And yep,
provoke.
he rears back. Yeah, he's gonna provoke. He doesn't care.
Bitch, please. Aw, dang it. I missed.
You are but mere
Maloki!
mortal.
Maloki, hit him with your attack opportunity. Oh, no, never mind.
No.
As you can tell, we're really good at Pathfinder.
Do I have 30 resistance or only 20 right now?
Just 20.
20.
I'm not high
Does
enough level for it to
Maloki
be
have
30.
the resistance
Yep.
on him as well?
Yeah, they both
Yeah, he
have
does.
resistance.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Yep, that's
that,
what
but
he's gonna do.
they both have it.
He yells in common, "Witness your own folly," and he breathes
Fuck.
his cone of acid at you. So give me a reflex
So,
save.
yeah. Maloki
Okay.
should
And
have
he's gonna
a good save
activate
on
his
that.
his frightening presence ability along with it. So reflexes first.
Yep. Well, Sopha saved, so taking half damage means it might just negate all of it, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the DC on that thing was, but I think 19 is probably
Okay, so
a good
you
roll.
save with your reflexes, and Safa saves with her will, but Maloki fails his will.
Do I also
Maloki's
need a will?
shaken.
Yes, I also need a will from you. Araxi is
Yeah, you
outside
get like
of the line of effect for the.
Oh,
Is
I
that
see.
including your? Is that including
No.
your bonus from remove fear?
No.
So it actually would have been a lot higher.
All right, let's see if the 30 resistance is enough to. Actually, no, with the 30 resistance and the saves, you probably are
It's
going to
20
take no damage.
resistance,
Let's just see
actually.
how much it does. Oh, 20? Okay, so you might
Yeah,
take
I'm
no
not-
damage from this. Let's see how bad the breath
Yeah.
weapon is. Oh, that was a high roll.
Ooh, okay.
He takes one whole damage,
21.
maybe. I'm
Oh,
not sure
I
how the rounding
saved.
works.
That's right. So I took one.
Does it round up
He
or
took
down?
one.
I don't remember.
Don't you always round
Well,
down?
first you half it, and then you take away the resistance, which would leave 1. Or no?
No,
if you
it would
half
leave 0.5.
It
Yeah,
leaves
you
0,
would.
I think, actually. I think he doesn't. I think
You
it actually
always
does take
round
0.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, with damage, you always round down.
Okay.
So yeah, he takes 0 damage.
Okay,
It
good.
actually completely
Then
negated
was
it somehow.
perfect. Because that was a nasty breath weapon there. 41 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
Eek.
That's not cool.
And when the acid just kind of like it drenches you guys, but well, I guess it doesn't drench you because you saved, but still, he sees that it just slides off of your body and clothes with no effect, and he is quite surprised.
Safa's
Arax-
quite surprised too, because, yeah. Last time it hurt.
Oh man, I don't even see him from the doorway. That's annoying.
Oh, you can't hide there? What about one square over?
I can
also, thank
I can
you,
dim
Kayla. Have a
slide
good
over
night.
though. I can dim slide a little bit further as part of, like, I can do the dimensional slide as part of my movement, so I'll do that. Dim slide in a little bit further into the door. Oh wait, how come I can't see him from right there? What? That's really annoying. Just 5 feet more and I'd be able to see him. Whatever. I dim slide in like a little bit more. Use up another point of my arcane reservoir. It's unfortunate, but dynamic lighting, doing weird dynamic lighting stuff. That's unfortunate too because I wanted to use my arcane. Well, can I technically, let's see here. Can I use 2 activations of my arcane reservoir, like 1 to dim slide and 1 to activate? I've never done that before, but
As long as you have actions to do it, yeah, you can keep spending your
yeah,
pool.
because it's a free action to use the arcane reservoir as to boost a spell. So I'm gonna okay, cool. I'm gonna use. Why am I doing this? Okay, yeah, no, that's correct. I'm going to boost the spell up. I don't have enough action economy to heighten it, unfortunately, because then I could boost the DC even higher. But yeah, let's say like you seem upset. I think you need to cool off because one-liners are cool. And
chill out.
yeah, and I'm gonna cast Ice Spears with it boosted, the DC boosted by 1.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a DC
So he rolls a reflex?
22 verse 2 Ice Spears.
22. Wow, your
And the back of his
DCs are getting high up there.
Yeah, I casted Fox's Cunning as well, so I have like a 25 intelligence or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect. So he's gonna take the full damage, and I get to do the combat maneuver bonus. So,
Woo.
So it's that much. What was it listed as cold damage first? I can't remember. Let me double check. This is undetermined damage. Piercing damage first.
Untyped.
So that's piercing damage.
Oh,
11 piercing
piercing and then-
damage, and then 13
and
cold damage. And for my CMB, it's 4. Oh, I get an additional plus 10 because I hit him with 2 spears. So it's gonna be like a 20-something CMB to trip him.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Let me double check this here. 10 plus my caster level plus my int modifier. Oh, damn, that's gonna be really good. Because my int modifier is... I need to like write down this modifier, this number down somewhere, so I don't have to keep recalculating it. So plus my... Sorry, this is taking a while. I should have had this pre-prepped. And then plus my caster level. Okay. So that's my CMB to trip him.
Okay. You trip him.
Alright.
You beat
So
it by
much
a
damage
bit,
he's
'cause
not
he does have 4
prone.
legs.
Yeah. I figured that's the thing. You get the bonuses for hitting people with 2, but you can only hit people with 2 if they're a large creature, and large creatures have really high CMDs for being large, so it really just helps offset that penalty.
You have a good chance to succeed, though.
Yeah.
Like more than like a 40% chance or something, I'd say. Or no,
Well,
like a,
I'm
sorry,
gonna
like a 60%. Sorry, Ash.
I'm gonna try to give the dragon some of its medicine back. So I'm gonna move up to.
We can hit it with acid.
No.
With acid.
The other thing that it
Take
likes
that!
doing.
It's
I'm
medicine,
pretty sure it has
helps,
resistance
right?
to that. That's the only
I'm going
resistance I'm pretty
to-
sure it has.
I'm going to cast fear
It's
on
probably
it.
immune to acid, actually, and it might have fire resistance.
Fear? Okay.
Possibly cold
Yeah,
resistance.
DC 19 will save. It is panicked for 8 rounds.
Wait, what spell are you casting on him?
Fear.
Oh, fear, the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking of like the low
Wait,
level
dragons
one
aren't
that
immune
has
to
like a
fear?
hit die.
No.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
I hope not.
hopefully not.
I just wondered about that. I'm like,
Doesn't say they're immune to fear. It's not
yeah, I
in
don't
dragon
see
trait.
anything.
Yeah, so he's probably panicked and tripped.
Yeah.
The ice is still there because it doesn't melt away unless it's like a high temperature environment or something. But plus they're stronger. That CMB check is even higher if they're like on a surface of
What can
ice,
I
for
use for
example.
panic? Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I think
that's
the
one.
Loki's
Okay,
also panicked. Or frightened or something.
He's just shaken actually.
Oh, he is?
Shaken but not stirred.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fear aura only does shaken right now because we have enough hit die that it can't
Oh,
fear
okay.
us.
Yeah. You guys are fairly on par with this dragon right now in terms of power.
Yeah, last time we
Oh,
fought
this
it, he was
dragon's
actually a lot
fucked now,
scarier.
now that he's, feared.
He doesn't. Is there a way to like?
Maloki is going to use wholeness of body to recover some HP. That's, how much is that? 1d8 plus 6.
Yeah, there's like a level 1
Oh,
spell
minimum.
called Cause Fear, but it only
Okay.
works on 6
That's
hit
his turn. Stop.
die or less. I like took it on Isaiah, but I'm like, wait a minute, it's kind of worse in Mantis's game than in normal games.
I'm going to fly up to him in acrobatics through any threatened square. I know he's prone, but he might still be able to attack. Wait, can you take
No.
attacks of opportunity when prone? No.
He's panicked.
Well,
he's
prone he
panicked.
normally can, but while panicked, I don't think he can. He can't take any actions.
I guess Sylva doesn't know that, but maybe she sees like
Other
a
than running
sudden
away.
scared demeanor on him. I don't know, but she don't know magic and what you cast and stuff like that.
I
I'll
suppose I can roll
tumble. I'll
spellcraft
tumble
check to see if I
anyways,
know.
but whether or not it matters is a whole different story. But she'll tumble her way over there. Or no, I'll charge. Never mind. No tumbling. Charging. Charging is a good idea.
Is that like the bare minimum to identify that spell you cast? I think I just barely identify it.
Level 4 spell? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I know what you did, I guess.
Okay, so right now my attack is going to be a decent number. Not great, but decent.
19.
Oh, now.
Well, let's see.
He's
It's
prone and, like, panicked, which gives minuses to AC.
Yeah, prone's a minus
It-
4 to AC. Panicked, actually panic
Oh, I
technically
don't know
doesn't
if,
give you.
no, panic doesn't.
No, panic doesn't, but prone gives a minus 4 to AC.
But panic does give the shaken minuses
penalties on
to,
saving throws and stuff like
yeah,
that.
saving throws.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you still don't do damage to him. His draconic hide is very tough.
I spit in his eye.
He doesn't like being here right now.
Or at least I try to spit in his eye.
Is he gonna
Maybe
try
I
to
do.
stand up? Because that provokes.
He's
you
gonna
can
try and stand
attack
up,
that way.
alright.
Okay.
So that will provoke one.
Does that mean my charge bonus is still on?
No, it's just for that attack.
Yeah, not for the attack. Your charge AC penalty's on though.
Yeah, I know.
23. That hit. Okay. He stands up and then he's gonna start moving. He's trying to get to the door to flee. Araxi, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll say, well, hold on there. I didn't say you can leave yet. And I'm going to take a full round action to cast the most amazing spell that you've ever seen. It's heightened level 4 grease.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Do I want to boost it as well? No, I'm not going to boost it. It'll be a DC 22 reflex save again. I'm going to make some grease directly underneath him and try to knock him prone again.
Okay.
Alright, he's prone again.
Okay.
And I'll like 5-foot step back as well, I think.
Asha, it's your turn.
I'm gonna stagger him with the bone lock, and this one does not specify that it's only once every 24 hours.
Well, it can affect I think a creature once every 24 hours.
No, it doesn't specify. The other ones in here do. This one doesn't.
Well,
So he is
fail.
staggered on the ground and afraid.
I guess this one, the reason why they let you spam it is it only lasts one round anyway, so if you're spending your action economy to stagger them once a round over and over again, and like they get a save every time to completely negate it.
I think it's... I don't know.
Well, I'm looking at the bone
But
hex,
at 8th level
actually.
it lasts longer.
Yeah, 8th
level
level duration, that's true, okay. Duration increased number of rounds equal to shaman level. You can save each round. Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about it there. It's weird though, because most hexes are like that. Most of the time with a hex, you can only hit them with it once, except for like a couple. But I think you're right. I think it usually specifies like, even though that's
It
how most
specifies
are,
it for the other
usually says
ones
it.
in
Right.
this, but not this one.
Yeah.
I guess he'll move over here so that he's even ground with it.
Okay.
And he's gonna try a stunning fist again.
Let's just put all the like as many icons as we can on this guy.
Oh, he hits with a 31. It does 11 points of damage.
And
And he
then
makes another fortitude save or be stunned.
he gets penalties
So he
from
makes
the
that.
shaken, I think. Right? Oh, he still made it though.
Soft.
I'm going to 5-foot step, fly forward, and lunge flurry. So let me just clear this out and see what my numbers are right now. Okay. And then that. Okay, here we go. God dang it.
Yeah, geez. I don't think you hit with any of those attacks.
Sopha's like chasing this
You're
dragon
just-
around trying to hit it. She's like, hold still! Where are you going?
I have a +7 to hit.
Well, you took my strength down by 1 because I have 2 strength
right.
damage. And then, I'm power attacking.
Yep, so... Okay, yeah, you do miss all of those.
I might not power attack next time. I don't know. oh, I have
His
a haste
shield
attack.
is
I have a
also
haste
still
attack.
kicking it. Okay, go ahead and roll
Oh
it.
shit!
How do I
I
roll?
almost forgot about haze.
I'm gonna have to manually roll this because it's gonna be easier.
You can just uncheck all the iteratives.
Uh, oh yeah, because it's the full.
Nope.
That's like the dice just being like, nope, fuck you.
Alright, so
That's
he is going to
Harsh.
get up as his one
okay.
action.
That provokes from
Oh, that
Maloki.
provokes for me as well because I'm lunging.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. Lunge is
She
only
has
on your turn.
Oh. Poop.
He does hit, since he still has the -4 to AC while he's doing. Hurts him for a little bit. And then he's gonna try and fortitude out of this this staggered.
Stagger. Oh, he makes it.
Raxi.
I don't want to hit him with this time. I suppose I should start just saving most of the rest of my spells for Nolvenus. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do the classic move of in trying to no, he's already panicked. Intimidate doesn't do anything. Damn it! There's like nothing I can really do here because I don't want to use.
Dagger.
I can't hit him with. I could run up and try to dagger him, I guess.
You don't have a ranged weapon.
I could throw a dagger.
You could throw a dagger for this round at least. Maybe I'll return it to you because I'm just gonna miss.
I'll pick up a normal dagger and just throw it, just because. Hopefully I can get it back later. This is a +4 to hit. And actually that's gonna be offset. It's only a 5 to hit, so I miss. I throw a dagger at it. Take this!
Yep, yeah. Aja.
It probably doesn't even make it all the way.
I don't know that he's not really staggered, because I haven't really seen him act outside of the stagger, so I'm going to cast a spell. I'm casting the Infernal Healing while I'm outside of the silence. I'll move over to Maloki, and I'll touch him.
Doesn't that oh, he can't provoke because he's panicked still, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel bad for this dragon.
Loki's gonna
Almost.
flurry him.
And he heals for 1 on his turn.
His non-power attack is he's trying to hit him, and he's gonna make his first hit a stunning fist.
I have a question. Does he get a deflection bonus versus Maloki?
Why wouldn't he?
Because Maloki detects as evil from Infernal Healing now, and he has Circle Protection against evil. No,
The
Maloki
dragon?
has
No,
it
it
up.
doesn't.
No, Maloki has it.
Does he
And the
get a
dragon's
bonus
technically
from himself?
Well, I don't know. I'm just curious how the interaction works. We can just ignore
don't
it for
get it.
now.
So the first attack hits and does 6 points of damage, and he has to save. And he does. And the other attacks miss. Safa.
Okay.
Doesn't he have a haste attack?
Oh, that's right, he does. Let me roll his highest ace attack. He misses.
Alright. I'm not lunging this time. And Am I getting...
Yeah, it doesn't like I don't know. I'm like wondering because so like Maloki has a protection circle against evil around him, right? Like 10 feet around him or something,
Yeah,
which
but that
basically gives.
circle of protection takes into account, like, it's whatchamacallit. It's not extending to the dragon because he's not an ally.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it worked like that. I thought it just hit every creature uh, without what's it called? Discriminating, I guess.
I guess it does say all creatures, but we'll worry about it later.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, what's up with your rolls? Damn. You flurry, but you just do not hit it.
Here, I'll help next turn. I'll do something to help for you, I think.
Set up a flank.
Alright, the
Yes.
dragon is going to attempt to withdraw.
I need to not power attack. I'm not sure.
Okay,
how
but
much
he's on
it-
grease, so he needs to make an acrobatics check to avoid falling prone.
Yep. And he does not have a very good acrobat.
Yeah, he falls
Oh
prone.
my god.
Does he provoke?
Or actually, no, I don't know if he falls prone. I don't think he falls prone. I think he just fails to move. Let me double check that. I think he has to roll 5 or less to fall prone. Well, he was doing a withdraw action, so if that had succeeded, I don't think it would have
Right.
provoked.
Oh, right. Yeah. At least out of my square, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't fail by 5 or more. He just failed. He failed by. He failed to move, but he's still. So he's just stuck there. Failure means you can't
Alright,
move
so
that
it's your go.
round, but failure by 5 or more means you can't. So he's just stuck, not being able to move. He's stuck in there, like moving his feet in place, basically doing like the Looney Tunes thing. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my +1 dagger, and this time I'm gonna charge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge. It's gonna be
Charge
amazing.
flank?
I'm probably gonna hit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hit. It's gonna be hilarious because
Oh, God.
Safa can't hit, but for some reason I can. So I'm gonna use the +1 dagger that I just acquired recently. So, no, I probably still missed.
Nope.
Okay.
I saw him try to withdraw. I'm gonna try to stagger him again. Oh. Oh well.
Maloki's
I'm
going
actually going to move out of here.
Okay. Maloki's gonna flurry and try to stunning fist him again.
Okay, never mind. The flat-footed thing I was reading about was only when you're crossing, when you're trying to use
First
acrobatics to
attack is a
cross a
stunning
narrow surface.
Miss. Miss, miss, miss.
Oh my god, okay.
So,
Is there a
Wait, how'd I get
flanker
moved
action?
back?
dragon is high
What happened
AC.
here?
I don't know.
Did somehow I got knocked back. I don't know what happened.
You
I
are
should be
flanking with
flanking
her
for you. Yeah, because I charged, remember?
Yeah. Okay. Um... I'm not gonna power attack. uh, maybe that help. Oops, I'm editing the wrong one. That didn't really change much, though. Why?
It should
Should
have.
change it by
Power
like
attack should.
2 or
Oh,
3.
there we go. Hero Lab was just taking its weird ass time for some reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should have like a similar 2-hit now to that Maloki had. With the flank bonus basically helping match Maloki having an enchanted weapon.
Yeah. Alright, so. Here we go.
Hey, I think he hit some.
2 hits.
Yay!
The second attack and the third attack hit.
Oh, I didn't add a flank. Did a 25 hit?
25 does not hit.
Okay.
Probably would have if he was prone again.
Oh well. What happens in these situations? They just take the higher bleed?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Like, bleed doesn't stack.
me too.
This isn't Darkest Dungeon.
Alright, on his turn, he is going, well, he has to move away from Asha, but she's like in his direction, and you guys have
If there's no way to get away,
cornered,
he
so he has
cowers.
to cower.
Take
Yeah.
total defense.
So
Hey,
he does,
don't worry.
He takes total defense, and he cowers, and
He has a +4.
says,
He can't.
he speaks.
In
He's
silence.
silent.
Oh, right, he can't.
He tries to speak, but nothing
He
comes out.
cowers.
He tries to speak, which probably
Yeah, he
panics
does.
him
It
even
looks
more.
like it looks like he's trying to speak, but yeah, he can't. Alright, Rex.
Part of me almost wants to hear what he has to say, but yeah, it's probably not worth it. I got a flank with Safa, so I missed.
Asha?
Uh, well, I just did increase his AC. Let's go move in with the gauntlet flank.
The silence is gonna be gone in like 2 more rounds.
I know. Do I have my gauntlet?
I think we're hoping
Fuck
we
it,
can down this guy.
I'll
before then.
shield bash him. I should have coup de grace the guy with the shield bash. What's wrong with me? This isn't gonna include the flank. Oh, I missed.
Nope. Maloki is going to full round without power attack. And no stunning fists this time. He wants to save those. Miss, 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 miss. Stop. He has to like natural 20 him or something, because that dragon's AC is stupid high.
I know.
I could just try to grapple him down and lower his AC. I mean,
I think that would be more effective.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, especially the way he's behaving. Okay, let's turn that number into that number. I am going to grapple him. And bite him. I want some dragon.
26? That is not going to CMD him.
Okay.
That's a good try.
Too bad you can't haste grapples or whatever. I don't know.
He's going to stay total defense, and he continues to try and speak.
I suppose I could
takes
try
a
to
little bit
grapple
lead
him.
He bleeds a bit.
Mermaid taking down
He's
a
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah, it'd be the stupidest shit ever. Plus
Oh
3
my god, a
CMB.
grappling mermaid. Oh, it'd be so good.
But a nat 20 will grapple it, so I mean.
Yep, it will.
If you played like a brawler mermaid, you could like attack people with your tail, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna try to grapple. Nope. I'm like,
Brawl
stop
me.
moving around so much. Stupid dragon. Except I don't say anything because I'm in
Asha.
a silent spell.
I'll try. Fuck, I closed my character sheet. Oh, I didn't do my iterative attacks. Well, I'll do that this time.
And don't forget you have haste.
I know. I can iterative attack haste on my shield bash.
It only lasts like one more round, mind you, but
I know. Do I hit? Those don't
Nope.
include the flank. Probably not. I
I'll
need a
miss it.
nat 20, I think.
Loki's gonna try and flurry. Oh, he gets so close with that 28.
Wait,
but
I
the
didn't add
28
my
does not.
flank. Would a 28 have gotten him? No. Maybe?
Nope.
No, okay.
Nope, this guy's AC is very, very high.
Oh, well, it was a CMD,
But the grapple
Because
is
he's total
versus
defense.
CMD.
Oh, versus
Was
CMD. Would a
Maloki's
28 CMD have hit him?
Yeah.
No, it would have
Okay.
still been off.
is
by
Maloki's attack
a little
rolls there,
tiny-
including the flank bonus with Asha? Could that 28
It
maybe
actually
be a
isn't.
30?
So the 28 is a 30, but that barely misses his AC.
Oh my god. Total
Holy
defense
crap.
probably pushes it above 30. Yep.
So
That's
Sopha, go ahead.
dragons for you. He's definitely a dragon.
Um. Oh,
He's
man.
bleeding though.
Yeah, that's good. Uh.
I don't know if this guy has like dim door or something though. Like that would be hilarious. Of course, he might dim door away
I
and
think
then
he would have
bleed
used
out
it already.
somewhere. No, he couldn't, could he? Because it has a vocal component. It doesn't have a what is it called? A somatic component, but it does have a vocal component. So while he's silenced, he can't do it unless he had meta magic.
What'd you do? See?
So I still spell dimension doors so good. It's almost impossible for them to stop you from getting
You mean
away unless they
silent
have
spell?
like or silent spell, yeah.
All
Silent
right.
spell dim door. Because that's the only thing. It only has a verbal component.
Oh,
That's why it's good to get away
that
from
29.
grapple and pass the
31?
concentration.
Because I'm flanking?
31 does hit his CMD.
Guys,
Yeah, he's grappled. He's easier to hit now.
So am I. Woohoo!
Well, you got to do double CMB checks to maintain that thing, so and you get the
Yep.
bonuses for maintain. Of course, he might be able to get out of it. I guess he can do that. I think. In fact, I think he has to try to get out of the grapple. So I don't know.
Yeah, he'll try.
The shaken stuff and all that applies at least. Yeah, that probably does that beat your CMD while you're grappling someone?
Oh, no.
You get like bonuses when someone you're already grappling, I think, too. So yeah, your CMD's probably pretty high.
Rexy?
I guess I don't have a flank anymore technically, but I'm still gonna try
Sure
to
you do.
attack it. Or do I have a flank with it? Because Soph is the one grappling, so okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Ooh, you hit!
I don't think I confirmed that though.
No.
I do 3 damage. That was definitely worth the action economy. And that's it for my turn.
Asha, it's your turn.
I guess if
Oh.
anybody's like listening on
let's
the other side
try.
of these doors, they're probably like confused because we're all in the silence aura. Oh, and haste would have worn off at the end of that turn too.
Do 20s
Miss,
hit?
Oh no, haste is gone.
Oh, haste wears off?
Er,
Then the 10 off.
No, wait, would it? No, I wait one more round.
The
ends,
silence wears off.
It ends at the
now.
beginning of my next
On
turn
Maloki's-
because this
oh,
is
yeah,
round
now.
8. So it
Check
ends.
his
It'll end at the
E-test.
beginning of. Since it, I think, or no, yeah.
No, I
went
think
through
it
4
ends.
Rounds. It ended. Yeah, haste ended. Oh, I should have been taking a
Silence
second attack.
ends now too.
Derp. This entire time I should have been doing 2 attacks because I forgot about haste. Whatever. My attacks
can
are
hear
so
the dragon.
ineffective.
He's pleading for you guys to relent.
Nah.
Okay, Maloki's turn. He's gonna try and hit it. The flurry, but no more haste.
This is
Miss,
where
miss.
Asha needs to say, it was
Stop.
foolish of you to expect me to relent. like, use his own words against him kind of thing.
Right. Although,
Safa, it's your turn.
Um. One sec. Okay. I thought I made a thing for this. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna maintain the grapple and try to pin him.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You get a +5 to confirm. Yep, you do.
Okay. And then I'm going to. Do I still get that +5 for the second part?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Then
wait,
I'm gonna
what?
try to
No,
punch
because
him.
he tried to resist.
But you didn't succeed.
No, it's only if they don't try to resist do you get the +5.
Well, either way, I'm pretty sure I'd get it anyways because
35 would have succeeded anyway.
The 35 succeeds. I'm just saying
Okay.
that
I might
the
be wrong, I'm not
+5
sure.
is only there if they don't try to resist the
If
grapple.
they don't resist it.
Then I gotta
If
roll.
they like try to cast a spell or.
Yeah,
It says if your target does not break the grapple, not if they try to break the grapple.
Yep, no, you're right actually, Matt. It does say that. If your target does
Okay,
not break the
then
grapple, so
I've
you
been
always
doing
Even
make
if
it
you
it
wrong
try to
in Rise of the
resist,
Ronin
if you
Lords.
don't, if you don't break it, then the attacker has a bonus to maintain their hold because they still have you.
Okay, my bad.
Oh yeah, you do both. So one's to pin.
Yeah, one's the pin, and then I'm gonna punch him, I guess.
Okay.
Do you have to roll to hit on the punch? I forgot again.
No,
Nope,
it's
you
just
just do the
automatic damage.
damage.
Okay, then here's the damage.
And if you just poke the boot on, we can just ignore the attack roll, basically.
What was my pinned button? I don't remember if I had one. Oh,
But since he's
just
pinned, even I should be able to hit him now because he's got no dex bonus.
Well, no, it's just a -4.
Then again, most
It's
of
like being
his...
prone.
Says pin, despite pinning your opponent, you still only have the grapple condition, but you lose your dex bonus to AC. So it
Lose
says
your dex bonus
it's
and you're at -4.
Yeah.
He might not have that much of a dex bonus. It's probably
even see
almost
the
all
-4
natural
on here,
armor
actually.
and shield.
Yeah.
I think technically you're not necessarily prone when you're pinned.
No.
He bleeds
Not
out a
really.
little. Yeah, he's not prone, but you treat it like prone.
Doesn't say anything about it here. It just says he loses his dex bonus. Anyway,
A pinned creature is tightly bound and can take few actions. A pinned creature also takes an additional -4 penalty to its armor class.
oh, okay.
You gotta click the conditions thing and go.
Oh, it says that in the
into-
conditions. Okay, I'm just looking at the grapple, combat maneuver page.
Yeah, it
Damn
doesn't
it,
give you all-
stupid
Yeah.
Pathfinder rules. I hate how they
I
do
know
that.
the
They'll have
rules
stuff that's
inside
not
and
on
out.
the... Yeah. I just hate how they have stuff that's not, sometimes you have to find
realizing
stuff
that
in
he
other
can talk,
places.
he makes one final plea with you. And he says, defeating Nolvenus will not save you from the apocalypse coming in a mere day. I know the way out. If you'll spare me, I will terminate my deal with the Drow.
I want to sense that motive.
Well, that's a good sense motive.
Is he speaking in common now, though,
Safa,
to us?
yeah, he's speaking in common.
Okay.
Safa, you're not sure if it's just because he's scared, by the spell, or if he's actually scared, but you can't detect him lying to you.
I'll say that.
Not with the way
As
he's
awkward it
struggling with
is,
it.
I'll be like, guys, I think he's telling the truth. might be valuable.
About knowing a way out.
That and breaking his ties with the drow.
Okay, well, I'm not going to attack him, because me attacking is pretty useless anyway.
Let me look at my languages real quick. Okay. I'm going to tell him in Draconic that I will bear your life if you cut connections with the drow and relinquish your horde to us.
Alright, Maloki, Maloki seeing you guys getting diplomatic will hold his... He's gonna ready an action to attack the dragon if it tries to fight back. And Safa, your turn.
I'm gonna maintain the pin.
Okay. You can roll with your +5 bonus. Yeah, you keep him.
And that'll be it. I'll try to stare him in the eyes as much as I can, and if he's like looking away from my eyes, I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. Well, considering everybody's actions that round, I'm going to end combat. And Panic actually runs out on this turn.
Yeah.
But he does not try to fight back. He does, however, continue to bleed.
Okay, I am
bleeding
going to I'm going to do something about that.
And cast Stabilize?
No, I'm going to heal him. I'm going to Infernal Healing him.
Interesting. Oh yeah, Maloki's Infernal Healing would finish up too during the course of a minute.
I don't have Stabilize.
Oh.
I think Stabilize only stabilizes unconscious bleeding targets, not alive bleeding.
Oh, like
awake
negative hit
targets.
point bleed.
Yeah. That'd be a really good cantrip if your like allies were just bleeding from some bleed attack and you're like, stabilize you.
It should do that in my opinion, but
I don't think so.
I don't know.
It's hard to get bleed
Maybe
even
it'd be too
available
good,
to
though.
attacks though, so it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not common at least.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you heal him with what?
Infernal Healing.
Okay. So that 1 health will stop the bleeding.
Right, and then he'll heal up,
And he's
9
doubly
more
evil.
health over a minute.
But he speaks in a quieter voice, and he tells all of you, since you're right next to him, that he says, "Fine, you can take what's left in my horde." But
What's
some
left?
of
Did
it
Nolvenus take some of it?
is here is all that's left from what I have.
You have like more
Some of
not
it
on the
I
not on
acquired
this plane.
recently from an elf that was dragged here. And he says quietly the elf is still here, if she means anything to you.
Elf
And her
means
stuff
something
is
to me?
there with it,
Not especially, but
but it's yours. I don't care about it.
Oh, wasn't there that one commander? Oh gosh.
And how do we get out of here?
I'm pretty sure it's Shalalu's who he's talking about.
He sighs and he tries to move. Do you let him?
No.
Sure. I do at least. Or is he still? He's pinned. That's right.
He's still pinned.
I dismissed the.
He tries to
dismissed the
move,
grease
but yeah,
spell,
if you
at least, though.
keep him pinned, then you keep him pinned. And he
Nobody
groans
told me to let go.
and he says that the Armageddon Echo is going to reset itself within a day, and when that happens, everything in here will die. Only Nolvenus has the key that opens that portal, but it's not as simple as just defeating him. I'll show you how to activate it, as long as you let me live and let me escape back to my home.
Where's your home
Okay.
exactly?
The
This is
material
from
plane.
forest.
Or the Morani Forest, I guess,
Yeah,
technically.
came here
specifically.
to-
Okay.
I came here under Nolvenus's orders to protect him. But this deal that we made has proven less ideal than it was when we originally made it. He
I
would
say we
likely
can let
see
him go.
me perish here than save me.
Indeed. I told you these dark elves are foul.
He grumbles and says, most foul.
And what would
He
Nolvenus
still
do
tries
if he
to
finds
move,
out?
but unless you let him, yeah, he's gonna stay pit.
What will Nolvenus do if he finds out that you weren't able to stop us from interrupting his studies as he was ordering?
He says, the dragon says back to you that Nolvenus is wary right now that he won't leave the observatory so long as you are all still here. He is attempting to hasten the event as fast as he can, which is why I said that it's bound to happen within a day from now. He's sequestered himself in there, and that's
Right.
where he's most powerful.
But there's, I
Even
guess what I'm
I
getting at is,
even I wouldn't oppose him one-on-one. He is terrifyingly powerful.
Is there a
I'm
way to
sure.
lure him out?
The Razorhorn shakes his head and he says he won't be lured out. He's far too intelligent. He knows that all he needs is time, and you'll all die.
What assurance do we have that you won't just betray us if we let you go? And then allow Nolvenus to get you back to the Morani?
Is my horde not enough?
I mean, it's not like you can't go
Like
and steal
assurance?
another horde.
Well, first you need the shadow key. If you bring the shadow key to me, then I'll show you how to use it.
Now that's a more reasonable thing to do.
I don't think this guy will turn on us unless Nolvenus leaves his tower and convinces him at sword point, since gunpoint doesn't necessarily
He says it
exist
doesn't
here.
matter where I go
Or
within the
control
Armageddon
spell?
Echo. Without the shadow key, I and you all will die.
Right, but I'm assuming that there was a plan that Nolvenus is going to get you out of here before everything gets destroyed. Like, I'm assuming he's
There is,
taking
and I
you
know
with
what
him.
it is. But that is my part of this deal, is that I will show you how to use it if you get the key, to guarantee my own life.
I'll agree to this deal. I don't know about my comrade, but I will agree to this
I'm
deal.
okay with it. I'm still not even sure why he's mad at you in the first place, but seems like you guys worked it out.
The dragon grumbles and adds that Belvenus still has a few more allies in here. There is a half drow, half spider creature that guards the captive female, and two of his magisters are keeping guard on the stairs to the observatory.
Uh. So is that what's behind the double doors here?
He tries to move again. Do you let?
Um. Yes.
He stretches his wings and his he moves over towards these doors and he does put a claw on it and he says, "Yes, these doors lead to 2 flights of stairs that go up to the observatory, and that's where Nolvenus stays."
Okay, so we're gonna run into
What's this
2
behind him?
guards
Is
and
this
then a
a,
spider's row.
Are these
He
windows right
says
here or
he
something?
says to keep your voice down. The drow is near us. It's in one of these rooms, and he points to these doors. I don't remember which, but it's keeping guard over the elf. Nolvenus wants the pathetic wretch to perish in the Armageddon to come, so that it'll become one of those undead creatures in the street.
Huh.
His hatred towards the elves is like nothing I've witnessed before. Even my mother's wrath pales in comparison.
Must be some personal history of his, I guess, perhaps.
I do not understand these dark elves very well, but they are entropic creatures.
Okay.
Their hate runs deep.
Indeed, all the more reason that you should never trust one. Again.
Well, Razorhorn sighs and moves up here and kind of like gets rid of these icicle blocks with his horn, and he slumps down to rest.
Well,
But yep, his hoard is open to you.
Okay.
guess.
Guess
He'll
we'll-
tell you what's in it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go look around it.
So, including gear that belongs to a certain elf.
That may or may not be Shalelu.
Yeah, this is his treasure. There's a +1 mithril shirt, a +1 keen composite longbow with a +2 strength modifier, a belt of incredible dexterity +2, and I'm just gonna round this off to because it's in like it gives me like a gold, silver, and copper. I'm just gonna round it off to 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay. So not a particularly impressive dragon's horn.
Not a whole
but,
lot, no.
Yeah. He probably.
He says,
he says he
this
has
is just
more
what
of a.
we've scrounged, what he's been able to scrounge from elven victims, and only the good stuff.
Yeah. He's got like a more impressive horde back in the Morani, I'm sure. It's
Yeah,
500
what's
after we
left of
divide it out.
his mother's treasure.
Yeah. I guess I'll add that in the journal. We're on session 30, apparently.
And we're almost at the end of book 3, so we're on course.
Yeah.
Does anybody need
Okay,
that shirt, or should I just put it in my inventory?
That's probably
Um,
Shalelu's.
No.
No, that's not Shalelu's.
That's not
Her
Shalelu's.
gear
Oh,
is
it's
aside
not?
from that.
Yeah, her gear's
Oh,
aside,
that's
different
aside
stuff.
from that.
Yeah.
That's aside from her gear. If you want me to go
Let's see.
here, I'll tell you what's her gear, or I'll tell you what else is in there.
Any restorations?
Where's Shalelu?
No potions.
Oh man, can I have?
Even
that
if
belt?
Shalelu had some potions. Yeah, you could probably take the belt. I think it's between you and Maloki anyway. Like, I don't think anybody else really.
I need a dex
Wants a
boost,
dex belt.
honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt me either, but I obviously don't need it very much. It would just be like, hey, I got 1 higher AC, woohoo.
Does
Not really that
anybody
important for
else
me.
have
Shalelu
martial?
has a +1 studded leather in there.
I mean, like non-magical stuff.
A +1 composite longbow with a... What is her strength modifier? A +1 strength modifier. And... I think that's it.
What are you guys gonna do with the bow? Sell it?
I can use it if
Okay.
Safa and Loki cannot.
I don't need it.
I mean, it will be backup, but there might be a
Right.
time where I'm like, I need to shoot something, like a dragon.
Right.
I definitely am not proficient in bows, and in fact, Araxi probably hasn't seen a bow until she came to the surface. And like, you know, we don't have bows underwater. We have crossbows, I think, with like specially made, or crossbow-like things. Really, I guess. I don't know. With like underwater ammunition. Like I think that's. I'm pretty sure there's like an underwater crossbow, but I don't think bows work underwater generally.
I can't
Even
use this
like
longbow right now.
like an underwater crossbow doesn't really work all that great. I think it's got pretty short range. Just because the stuff moving through water doesn't go as far.
Wait, you you said it's keen?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
keen plus
It is a
2
+1
strength.
keen.
But
So
keen
every
can't be
arrow
put
it
on.
fires... I said it is a +1 keen longbow.
Okay,
That's what it is.
okay. That's what it is. Hero Lab's like, no, you can't do this. But okay.
So
Arrows
yeah.
fired from it will automatically gain the keen property. So it is
Yeah.
a 19 to 20 times 3 critical.
It'll let you do it. It'll just
There might be.
yeah.
There
Yeah,
might be a
it's just gonna
different.
be red.
There might be technically a different name for it nowadays. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
no, I mean the truth
And I
is
will
that
make
Paizo
this.
does that a lot. Like I gave you guys cure, what was it, serious or whatever, which you're not even allowed to make apparently. Cure serious
It's
potions
probably
or
critical,
whatever.
maybe.
Critical, yeah. You know, and there's
Yeah.
things like that all the time, you know, and it's like it makes you wonder why can't I make these, but then they exist. And then I think about it, it's like, well, you know, you can. It just requires study and you know, communication with your game master, of course, but yeah, effort.
That's
This is
usually
a
how it is.
valuable
It's just
bow
not a.
that
Yeah.
they
This is the
Drow
sort of
didn't
thing that.
want because they don't use bows, so they gave it to him.
Yeah. So basically, a +1 keen composition longbow like that is something that like you probably bring to like a bow, like a normal bow craftsman or whatever, and you'd be like, "Holy shit, that's amazing! How the hell did they make that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't normally make that by the rules, like unless you're like a total badass, I guess. I don't know. I know there's like a different like if you want like I know there's like a spell that's basically like keen for clubs, but it's called something else, but it's basically just
Mhm.
keen, but they don't call it keen. So there might be something like that for bows as well too, technically, but I'm not sure.
What's the bow's range? Is it 80?
A composite is
Composition
110.
longbows is like 110, yeah.
Oh, okay. 110.
Very
I've got it
long.
And of course you can technically go like 10 times that range increment and shoot like 1,000 feet away.
Just
Yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
penalties, yeah.
When you're high level, you can actually hit stuff. Yeah.
I just modified my short bow, so
So are we done?
Are these
Yeah, we'll be ending session.
Okay. Did we
So
get
actually, Derek will be here for the Nolvanis fight at least.